How's this? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Nope. Well, this time you're lying, because I know. Yeah. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Pooping into my cupped hands. That's, 2 hands cupped together. Receiving the experience that is known as fecal matter digestive waste into my cupped hands. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Cool. So, okay, well, let me start over. Hands have been pooped in. That's right. So let me start over. Welcome to the new setup that is behind me. So, I decided to upgrade the stream setup a little bit, and I moved into my guest bedroom, which lives up to its namesake every 3 days of the year. So for the other 362 days of the year, 363 for leap year, I'm going to be streaming out of here. So, oh, is my gate open? It is not, and I can make it so. Sit tight for just a second. So, yeah. So I've upgraded to a 3-monitor situation. Let me go ahead and open the gates. I've also installed foam panels for sound canceling. I think that's going to be a work in progress because this is a big. It's a bedroom. It's a big room, and I only bought 12 panels, and I'm already using like 9 of them. There we go. Well, hey, who woke you up? I got a MacBook Pro over here that decided to spontaneously start itself. That's different. In any case. So yeah, moved everything, you know, the TV that was behind me, the second TV that was behind me, the various concert paraphernalia, and knickknacks are all in my living room where they belong. And so that was my Wednesday, getting everything set up there. So I've also made some changes here. Per Monday, I finally finished the soccer field. Complete with a spectator area. And so the next step is I'm going to install a ramp right down here. And then I'm going to put a ramp over here as well. And then I've also set up a concession area, complete with cotton candy maker, popcorn machine, shaved ice, vending machines, and gumballs. Or candy. I was never clear on what that actually was. Also, for the heck of it, I figured out how to make waterfalls. So I just have a spontaneous waterfall here. So let me go up here just to get this one fossil. This was like a proof of concept thing. I'm not sure what... I'm probably going to destroy this. I don't know what I want to do with it yet. I remember seeing in like Nintendo Directs that people got really ambitious and like installed their museum on like higher ground and then installed a waterfall after that. Although I really like the museum where it is, so I would have to raise it twice. Really wouldn't work with a waterfall aesthetic for what I got going on. I definitely have a downtown vibe going on. Also, I found an elephant slide, so I put it over by the playground. I'm willing to bet that's Dex Handle. Willing to bet dollars to donuts. Heck yeah, the hobby level muscle himself. Outstanding. Also, good news on the Xbox 360 hunt. I was... well, bad news first. For some people I already talked to about, this is kind of repeating old information, but I got a 360 from a friend, a launch edition Xbox 360 that he claimed was modded. There he is, band-aids and all. Looking sharp, my friend, looking sharp. Anyway, I got this launch edition 360. Didn't come with a power cable, so I ordered a power cable. Power cable arrived. A component cable was supposed to come with it, per the eBay auction, but... Oh yeah, that's going on. That's going on the Twitter feeds there. No doubt. Me in my ninja outfit and balloon hat. Pixel shades. Just absolutely rocking it. Alright. Very good. So yeah, the plan today is Animal Crossing for until about 7:25, just like last week, and then Mario Kart 8 until we decide to stop, and then a little bit more Animal Crossing. I have stuff I want to work on. Also, other news, oh, let me finish the 360 news. So yeah, the power cable came, and they sent the wrong cable, because the launch edition 360s did not come with HDMI port. So I wanted a component cable. Guy sends me a composite cable, and then as soon as I plug the console in, it gives me the red ring of death. Oh. Okay. Don't go away. There we go. So I decided to just, so I negotiated for a $10 refund with the guy who sold me the power cable. And the console is a loss. I can't figure out what's causing it to fail. So, I started negotiating on Facebook, and I'm going to pick up a slim 360 tomorrow for about 50 bucks, which I am very happy with that price. Console appears to be in really good condition, and then when it comes to modding, I'm just going to send it in to somebody that's going to do it for me. This doesn't seem right. There must be a reason. Is it because I have people over that I can only dig stuff I can't actually, like, harvest the rocks? That has to be it. Hey Riri, how's it going? How is yours and Grandma's evening treating you? As I welcome you live from my improved setup, which has changed drastically from a living room to a white wall with a small table that unfortunately is in the background. Unfortunately, my green screen didn't come today, so I have to wait for that to show up before I attempt to make that work. Lynn or Les, hello! Welcome to the stream. So happy to have you all here tonight as I run around in my balloon party hat and my ninja costume. Another thing that happened, I got a new neighbor, and I don't know where they went. Maybe, oh, you know what? I wanted to check in on Melba because that's the only neighbor I haven't talked to today. But when I started up Animal Crossing, there was this koala on screen that looked like Melba, but like really pissed off. And I was like, oh no. What on earth happened? I splurged on my wooden chair. Oh, okay. You splurge on whatever your little koala heart desires. Well, anyway, I was like, oh no, this is... She looks really ticked off. So I started like scouring the island looking for her to figure out what happened, what was the matter. And it turns out that I have a second koala that lives here now. And there you are. Canberra. I do not have a twin. What should I say? What's cool? Hiking, fishing, eating peaches? All those are pretty cool. You can have whatever fruit you want. We have them all. They're all here. I personally saw to it. Also, I have a steamer basket set. I've been getting gifts from Dex Handle and from Spunky and from Riri, and I want to thank you all for those gifts. I do appreciate it. I have yet to redo my main room after, completely filling it with turnips. But here's the thing. While I was not streaming this week, I managed to get into somebody's town in the middle of the week that was selling turnips for over 500 bells each. So I went ahead and hopped on over and made a good 2 million bells. Immediately paid off my house loan. Paid for another house loan to get a third room. And then the HHA congratulated me with a toilet. A toilet. So this will not. So I won't be working on this on stream now, but later I will. But I want to redecorate the main room, and decorate this room, which is very likely either I'm going to make this one the bathroom or I'm going to make the other one the bathroom. Other one already has the nice, like, sterile white tiling. Yeah, I've been without a toilet this entire time. I do not... I can guess how my character has been taking care of that business. I mean, I live on a cliffside. Maybe he just, like, squats over the edge and just lets it fly. No one will ever know, right? So I can make this into a bathroom. It's got that sterile, bleached, clean aesthetic that you need a bathroom to be. Well, maybe not at home, but... 'Cause my bathroom at home certainly is not. Oy vey. Yeah, well, you know. When you gotta go over the cliff. And just make sure no one's watching. And that's advice that you can take to heart. At a bank that accepts hearts. So yeah, all this has to be redone, which is fine. That'll happen after racing. And then of course this random assortment I call my yard. I did manage to smooth out and terraform everything over here. I do want to do one more, so I have like a square plot of land, and then I will address all of this cool stuff that I have here, and organize it into a way that I want it to be organized. Because right now it's there, so I know to do something with it, but I will take care of it eventually. I'm willing to bet I can't even... Oh. Yes, Chris, you can even. Also learned a trick to acquiring bees that everyone else has figured out except me. If you shake the front of the tree, your character will always look in the direction of the wasps, so you can immediately capture them instead of getting stung. Or instead of having to get a head start on them before they go after you. Oh. A kettle? Yes, please. Let's see if I can simulate this. One of these is going to have a wasp's nest in it. A baby panda. Ooh. Speaking of... A mama bear! Alright. Thank you, Spunky. And a sumo ring. Thank you, Lingualupa. Oh, alright. Someone's leaving and probably getting ready for Mario Kart. Stay hydrated. Always important. So this is also the first time that I am broadcasting not hardwired to my router, which is literally on the other side of the wall here. Let me get it in frame. On the other side of the wall, like right here, like right, literally right there. And I've noticed only just a couple of frames were dropped, which is not terrible. Just a couple of seconds here and there. I like to keep that at a healthy 0, though. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. Because I could run a cord all the way to the other side, I suppose, if I had at least 50 to 75 feet to work with. Then I can make that work. But I'd rather not, because it's unsightly. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. I was gonna say, better not be a bee's nest there. Or I should say a wasp's nest. Hey, bagworm. There we go. Guess I'm a bagworm. Here, bees. Bees? Papa Bear loves his honey. One of these is bound to have a wasp nest. It gonna happen. It gonna happen for sure. But I'm okay with the money too, that's fine. A second bagworm? You know what they say about catching 2 bagworms? It means you got 2 bagworms. There we go. Just like that. Boom, done. Threat level nullified. Threat level utterly destroyed. Contained. Okay, let me get another one. Oh, I hear a plane. If you catch 5 wasps in a row, you get miles? I did not know that. Atlas moth. Shh. Shh. Be very quiet. I'm hunting Atlas moths. Don't. Just angle it correct. Yeah! Money, 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 money. Woohoo! Oh, right, I already did these. Oh, it's been ages since I've seen one of those on the island. I think that rabbit jerk scared them away for half the month. That sounds like a thing he would have done. Sounds like a thing he would be responsible for. I'm not just saying, I believe it. Oh yeah, so I know other people are doing the calculated method of crossbreeding. Because I know whatever that is right there is definitely not a normal pansy. But I'm cool with it. Should try to see if I can plant more. So I don't know if I planted those or not. But, oh, 725. Alrighty. Just gonna have to call that good, because it's time to race. Alright. Now this, of course, still does require a bit of a change up in the audio, so bear with me as I make that happen. Hasn't changed over yet. How about now? Let me check my microphone here. So I don't think it has. Nope. That's a microphone. Oh, it has. Discord input. Okay. Very good. So that's there. That's working.
Hello,
Me.
Mr. Magic Plane Person. Hello.
How you doing?
Good, man. How's it going tonight?
It's going swell. The stream so far is working exactly as I hoped it would.
In the new digs.
Yeah. Gonna have to listen later to see if these noise canceling foam panels are doing anything or if I have to buy more. So I bought 12 and they're like 12 inches by 12 inches. So
Oh, okay.
they're meant to be modular. So I gotta figure out what to make it work. So, alright, switching games here. Probably my favorite part about my whole new setup is that I used to have a guest bed that was an IKEA bed frame that I got for free off Craigslist. And I realized the headboard itself was just a generic tabletop that you get from IKEA. There's like nothing headboardy about it. It's just a table.
Your friend Christy's already got a group going. Should I just join her thing?
Oh shoot, yeah. Is that Christia?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
At least I think she's your friend.
She is. I met her
Okay.
6 years ago. She and her boyfriend Mark do a lot of board game parties here in Madison.
Okay. It looks like she's playing with a couple other friends, but there'll probably be enough room for us. There's 2, 4, 6, like 8 computer players right now. So.
Oh, okay. All right. So friends.
Yeah, friends, and then probably you can join Christia or my thing. Either one should work.
There we go. There you go.
Looks like Christia's pretty good.
Oh, can you see her racing already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, the challenge was thrown down.
Yes. Can anyone beat Chris the Leslie?
I don't know if I've ever raced against her. So odds are high that the answer is yes. Usually, I don't do well against people that are good on those motorcycles or whatever, motorbikes. I'm about as purist with karts as I am with poutine.
Kevin's poo-pooing all over me, sharing your stream.
Huh? I'm all for it. Let's see. Holly's telling me the Discord audio is great, but my stream mic is a smidge quiet. Alright. Well, let me bring it up. Alright, Holly, how does that sound now? I brought the input to match the output.
It's all going to get screwed up now because Jason's going to have to get mixed in.
Oh, it's all terrible. Hello, Jason! Oh.
I feel like I do not have a good connection anymore.
To what?
Okay, you're still there. Okay. Maybe?
I'm still here.
Okay. Say something! Looks like this race is almost over.
Yep. Oh yeah, we can fill the air. You know, this isn't college radio. Dead air. Dead air.
I was a DJ on college radio. You had to be as a radio, TV, film student.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you had to, for a semester at least, just do. It was basically a 1-credit class, and the whole point of it was just put people on the radio.
Oh, sure, sure.
Is there a Joey in the background?
Yeah, he's still awake for some odd reason.
Nice. Well, say goodnight for me. Not connecting again?
It says it is.
You gotta hit the home button. Unless is it marking that as controller 2 and mine's controller 1?
No, I mean I should still be able to do stuff.
I think I might have to redesign
yes.
my me. He looks fine when he's not smiling. The design was never meant to smile.
I should put glasses on mine. stopped wearing contacts a while back.
Let me do it this time.
Oh, we got here just in time. This is only their second race.
Oh, good. Plenty of time to test myself against Christia.
Before you wreck yourself.
Yes.
Oops. Muscle memory.
That's a good muscle memory. I got time to check in. Able Sisters were selling a ninja costume at my on my island, and I was very happy about that.
Oh yeah, I had a ninja costume on for a while as well.
Marie came to my town and she was all excited that there was a raspberry beret.
Oh, nice. Oh, Eric, your favorite.
I had a sound bar this time, so not today.
Not today, Satan. Very normal, very cool. Thank you for the. Thank you
Yeah.
For the
Folks definitely do not love to see it. Yeah.
All right, though, Eric, the way you feel about blue shells is how I feel about the lightning bolt.
Oh, don't worry. I gave the lightning bolt a good. Yeah. I deserve.
I'm too angry. I can't give it. I can't give it that. I just. Oh, wow. I don't know if I want to be mad about that or not. Because the blue shell was thrown, I had the sound thingy, and somebody stole it with a boo.
Oh no!
Right before the blue shell hit.
Okay, there's too many lightning bolts in this one. Remember in the Super Nintendo one when that was actually like a big deal when the lightning bolt would hit?
Yes. It was like, oh shit! Whoever threw that, they would actually do well. Now it's just, hey, everybody's minorly inconvenienced for 10 seconds. Plus it had the cool music to go with it too.
Yes.
Oh wow. That was a humbling.
I saw you tumble in the little mini. Now.
Holy shit. I got designated behind the CPUs. I'm not even good enough to race against the regular players. Woo! I'm gonna see if Christy is interested in joining our chat.
The cord.
Oh. Your message cannot be delivered because reasons. You don't share a server with the recipient, or you disabled direct messages in your shared server. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what that's about. I guess I have to be friends with her first before I can send a DM.
Oh yeah, she might have her settings that way on Discord. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, unless it's like default set a certain way for it to be disallowed on servers, because I did not touch that setting at all on our server. I don't think Jason did either.
Nope. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Oh!
Well, the only other time I ever used Discord for our thing was for a D&D group. It was basically just chat, voice chat. Although, I have to say, one thing that's really nice, I don't want to use this, Eric, to chat a lot, but it's really nice being on Discord if you have to have side conversations with people versus playing.
Oh yeah, you've probably seen the side run voice chat room on the Shadowrun server.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a really nice tool to have for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, especially as an admin on the server, I can also just drag whoever I want to have in that room with me
Oh, sure.
on over. They don't even have to like know how to do it.
We're starting our new campaign on Sunday. Phil is running this one.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning Phil was running the new campaign. Oh no, not the Inky.
Good thing I copied off of Inky.
I did the Iggy. Old school Abe Simpson reference.
Apparently, Oakley Doakley's had their video played under a recent episode of The Simpsons over the
Yeah,
Twitter.
it was actually like a year ago or so, but yeah.
Oh, was it? It's story popped up for me recently. I don't know.
But yeah, they did actually get recognized. Senpai noticed them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this one being in the game is kind of unfair to everyone else because I played so much of this version of Mario Kart. So this track I have just etched in my mind forever.
Nope, not once you start. I mean, I guess if we left, we quit out. Yeah, that's what happened to me last time. I was like, oh, this is a bad card. Do they limit like what you have us do on my road? Because I swear there's like more options from this.
You do have to like re-unlock everything. I don't know if you guys did that.
Oh yeah, we played a whole bunch offline on this.
Oh, okay.
I would say like there's stuff, there's like carts and stuff that I would thought I was used to seeing. I could just be crazy, but
Yeah, they might limit stuff that's available for online play. It's possible.
Note to self, the golden mushroom and the star used together do nothing. Literally didn't improve my spot in the rank in the race
making
at
you
all.
go super fast. Yeah, golden mushroom was always kind of an overrated item.
Yeah, it's such a marginal improvement.
Kim, you should be able to hit the Y button to change your cart right now.
Hit the Y button. Yeah.
Oh, you haven't picked your thing. Once you pick your stuff, then you can do that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Going with.
Alright, well, that's what I'm getting. Alright, cool. I have to try again next time. It's fine.
Alright.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Twisted Mansion is good.
How very twisted.
Where's my Guigi Mario Kart DLC?
Where's my Detective Pikachu in Mario Kart?
I can't believe the Sonic movie made more money than Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen the Sonic movie. Maybe it actually is kind of decent, but like, I also was pretty surprised at how poor received critically the Detective Pikachu was too, though.
Detective Pikachu is great!
Yeah.
And I don't even have any like affinity or nostalgia for Pokemon. Like, I just skip that. And I was like, oh, this is just a really fun, my first noir movie.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm about 40 minutes into the Sonic movie, and it's very, I don't know. I think it's just because it's paint by numbers, kind of thing.
He's safe and boring and
Yes,
unambitious.
safe, boring, successful. Which honestly, you know, I struggle with because I keep insisting that the best part of Sonic is the weird fandom. Just let them take it, Let them take the reins, get weird with it. The Twitter account certainly understands that.
Yeah, well, our Twitter account is trading $180 million to run. That's like
Very true.
Yeah, but it is one of the main appendages of the marketing team.
Sure.
So, I mean, like on one hand, Sonic kind of needed something that was safe, formulaic, and yet at the same time, there's just a duality to it. It's like it needs this, but I want it to be weird. What was that?
How did they not get Jamal Lynch to do the voice? Like, how much does he cost these days? I like the sound in the silence like you're actually running the numbers.
No, it's what the silence was is I was trying to think, has he done any work lately, and the answer is yes. He just did a voice in the new DuckTales cartoon. If you recall the movie The Treasure of the Lost Lamp, you do not? Oh, okay. Well, they had a genie in there that was voiced by Rip Taylor, yes. And they brought that character back, voiced by Julia White.
So it's Rip Taylor?
With Julie White, that makes no sense. Talk about two very different people.
Oh, they've done reimaginings of a lot of the characters. Make sure that that's right. Rip Taylor sounds right.
You are literally going from like one of the most gravelly voices to silky smooth Julia White.
I mean, his character Gene in the DuckTales movie was very light, very airy.
You tried.
Oh, they only did
Wow.
4 races. You're supposed to do 30 or whatever.
Yeah, 32. Oh, Christia says she can only play until 8 o'clock with us. I'm gonna text Kenny and pester him to join us. Since he was asking.
Kim has more time to pick up a different racer right now before.
There we go.
Not enough still.
Fine.
Now you can do it again. Hurry up.
Do you want it? Do you want to?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
All about that cloud top cruise.
Actually, do I have my thing set up? Or okay, I do. Well, all right.
Still not enough time.
Nope. It's all right. I'm just gonna have a different card every single time. I've decided.
I actually like doing the shorter circuits and starting over because it gives me the illusion. This time, I'll have a
This time's gonna be different.
new start. That's in my card sale.
Nothing wrong with that. Taking out the context.
There was I think it was like a Trapper Keeper commercial that I really enjoyed. Where it was this guy's first day of school, and he's like, yeah, this year's gonna be different. I'm gonna do all this, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that, it's gonna be awesome. And then one thing goes wrong with him, and he immediately goes, next year's gonna be different.
boomerang is the worst weapon in this game. I hate it so much.
I mean, I threw it and everybody's still ahead of me, so is it
Right? It really is the worst. It actually is.
simulated inconvenience?
That's my screen.
My new Animal Crossing passport name. Simulated inconvenience. Oh,
This race
wow.
is incredibly tight. The difference between first place and 8th place is very close.
A lot of good racers here.
No, don't ink me.
Huh. Did you know that you are in the ink if you are in the bullet bill form?
I did not, but that's cool.
So it tells you how good my race is going.
Hey, alright.
I got hit with the lightning bolt and then the blue shell. Like, one
That
by
was
one.
brutal.
But it happened. I mean, that's the game. Like Jason always tells me, he's like, "That's the game you're playing."
Yep.
Yeah, if you want to play like a game where you race perfectly and win, you got to play like Forza or something like that.
F-Zero.
Yeah.
I'll stick with this combo. Randomly.
Not fair. I'm using tilt controls. Never gets
On my screen anyway, I also covered his speech bubble with mine then. There's at least one F-Zero fan in the house.
Jason likes F-Zero.
Christia wants to know why you're flexing with your tilt controls.
I want to know why her and Verda look the same.
Yeah, they do look exactly the same.
Yeah, they have the same Mii's. And they're both in the yellow jumpsuits too, so it's very confusing. Oh no! Communication error has occurred.
What?
Uh-oh.
No!
Oh.
I knew this race was going too well for me. Why am I unopposed? Communication.
Like how Kim is like whispering.
I was just talking about how I hate getting mushrooms because I always fuck them up. Like, I just contact
No one must know my secret shame.
No one must know. I dropped my glasses in the toilet.
me. Stop hitting me with shit. Damn it.
Anytime anyone brings up Henry Kissinger, I immediately think of that.
I think you just hate Mario Kart.
No! What's the inky boy?
And the mushrooms. And the lightning bolt. And the red shell. And the blue shell.
There's as much to love as there is to hate,
Well, I just got a blue shell.
Perfectly balanced.
as all things should be. No, 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 Oh my god, I made it. The blue shell was coming for me as I was, going up that shaft. That air shaft or whatever.
Sure, that air shaft.
Whatever you call it. I don't know. What would you call it?
Chris just loves to talk about shafts.
I just love to talk about going up the shaft. All about that shaft climbing action.
All about that shaft. About that shaft.
Oh man, yeah, I kind of forgot that song existed.
She ended
The
up.
monoculture is still real. It's just influence is greatly diminished.
Megan Trainor ended up marrying the guy from Spy Kids. The redhead one.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's my opinion. That's my take on it. You know.
It's not the weirdest thing to happen to simulation racing.
Yeah, I was about to say that seems very tame by comparison.
Well, meanwhile on Earth 2.
Okay, is Donkey Kong just too heavy to ride that jump up at the end? Because like every time he jumps short, he just crashes into the brick wall.
Poor DK.
I mean, that happened to me on the last lap too.
Back to the drawing board.
Cloud top cruise. Cloud top cruise. I get them to chant anything. Shrimp fried rice.
Na 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 leader.
Na 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 na. Batman. I mean leader.
Leader.
I love the leader. That is, because we were just talking about when Good Simpsons ends, and I've noticed that a lot of the memorable quotes come from later seasons, and that's all the episodes are good for is just like those 1 or 2 lines.
Just spouting one-liners.
Yeah, it's all 22 minutes written just for that one joke.
Yeah, as opposed to actually telling a good story.
Like Old Man Yells at Cloud is from like season 13. And then the groundskeeper Willing going, "You damn Scots, you ruined Scotland!" is from, that's from season 15. And I think that's the only good joke out of the whole season. I think that's where I quit watching.
Well, and honestly, it's a lot of... You watch a lot of those old Simpsons episodes, and like they almost could do live action. It just happens to be animated. And I feel like that's a real good vibe that like Bob's Burgers sort of like puts up that.
Yeah.
Like that's why I like Bob's Burgers so much. It reminds me of old Simpsons because like it still has fun.
Yeah, I've been I shouldn't say rewatching because I stopped watching at like the 4th season, and I noticed how you don't necessarily have to watch the show. You just listen to it, and it's the dialogue is so rich.
Yeah, the Simpsons had like now after we were talking about it a bit more, I started looking into things, and like Phil Hartman, I think definitely hurt them quite a bit, but. Sure. The drop-off also happens about the same time that Groening starts working on Futurama, too. Like, the early pre-production. Futurama doesn't come out until, I think, the teens. But he's already working on pre-production around season 10.
I always would sort of wonder, like, if they had the balls to, say, hey, Simpsons had a good run. It's over now. This is our new show. It's called Futurama.
Yeah, it's called Futurama.
Yes. That would have been a really solid idea. Because now, I mean, when I think about like what Homer's best known for now, besides being like a kind of a sad take on Peter Griffin at this point, but also he's stock footage for every rock FM station, classic rock FM station in the country. listen to any FM radio of classic
No.
rock, and you will hear them
You
use a
can't
Homer
make me.
soundbite.
You can't make me.
I mean, yeah, that would require you to do that. But that's what's there.
Yeah, getting a bullet in
Yeah.
fifth place is not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Hmm.
Hey Google, turn on the living room lights.
That would be pretty good. All right, that might have been Christia's last race. She said she was done at 8. So I still pick Cloud Top Cruise, dang it. Oh, I think that's Ken. Ken A.
I appreciate Ken going just for like super accurate me with a different colored beard than his hair.
It's him.
He put some care into that.
Oh, that's great. Final race. Woo!
Good evening.
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I could just record a bunch of burps for you if you want them.
You know, I'm not going to say no.
You can use them like an FM shock.
Grizzly in the mountains.
Oh, wow.
You like your pink gold peach, don't you, Eric?
She's the best character
Or
in this
rose
game.
gold, or whatever it
Yeah, rose gold. Pink gold is the iPhone color.
Peach is made from melted down ice.
With the death of the 8th, it is now a retired color for the time being.
It's gone back into the vault.
Back in the Apple Vault. And they brought out, what is it, Product Red. Where's my black and red YouTube iPhone?
Yeah.
Wow, a YouTube album on my phone. How do I get rid of it?
It's still on my phone.
Like, you could just give me a copy of Joshua, People will pay money for that one.
Man, I'm in 5th place and all I'm getting is a bunch of bananas. Where's my bullet bill?
is.
Oh, Holly just signed on for Mario Kart 8.
Are you right behind me?
Completely fair.
Well, I saw a red cloud coming my way, so I was like, well, it was out, and I keep driving.
Ugh.
So close.
It's...
Yeah, you've always been a fan of Mr. Scooty.
I love Mr. Scooty.
That's what your tattoo said.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Magic Plane Person.
We just watched Space Mutiny right before this.
Well, we watched it on that dude's YouTube channel where he splices it into the...
Oh, that's so good, yeah.
And it's interesting seeing like the stuff that they cut.
Yeah.
Just like
Because
Spice.
the Rip Tracks version like kept it or whatever. So I have seen the stuff that they've cut that way.
I don't know.
Hmm?
Okay.
I think I know who that is.
Huge.
You say hi to everybody?
What?
Hi, Rupert.
Oh no, communication error.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, Christia dropped us, so.
Yeah.
Why? Why'd you drop this?
She was done. No, not Chris. Christy.
I'll create a room.
Okay.
Hello, Oscar Brains.
Osterbrink. It's Osterbrink.
Oosterbrink.
Osterbrink? Osterbrink?
Look up there. He's listening.
Leisterbrink?
He's got the little flag by his name. Playing
There
with
we go.
fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It is already set.
I need to stop looking at Chris's profile because I can see that I'm 13-25 against him.
Okay, 150.
Or that'd be pretty great, actually.
Hi, Nora. Frantic items.
You're gonna-
Normal
you're-
items. It'll be normal. We'll do normal.
Yes.
Do normal comm, all vehicles. Let's do 16 races. Alright. No items. Fox only. Final destination. CPU level 9.
Normal items, okay. First, I thought he said no items.
Well, he's faking it.
Oh, okay.
Just making a smeesh reference.
Making that quality content. Making them joke.
Hallie, why haven't you joined us yet?
Because I'm in the middle of changing one of those I just went to bed, now I need to poop myself diapers.
Henry.
Almost.
I mean, I get it. When you're relaxed, you're relaxed. See, now if Rupert had a door going straight to the bathroom, like my bedroom does.
My dude, I don't even have a bathroom on the same floor as my bedroom, so...
Oh!
Damn it.
Yeah, you have like a
Eric.
something.
Why did I do that to myself?
Say goodnight, everybody.
I did that to you.
Well, if I wouldn't have... Good night, Rupert.
Good night.
Good night.
And good night, Chris. And good night, Chris. And good night, Kim. And good night, Jason.
Rupert, say ranch.
No.
Ranch! Ranch!
You say
Hey, wow.
Kim wants you to put a little spice on that ranch.
Spicy ranch.
Spicy ranch!
just regular ranch? No ranch?
You can have a water bottle with ranch in it.
Went back to the video again.
It's got
Don't
buttermilk.
fail tradition, you see.
It's got buttermilk in it. Some buttermilk.
I heard Tony Evers said it was a bad idea to put ranch in the bottle. And I said, that's tyranny. You can't tell me what. Liberate Wisconsin.
Please, yes.
Glad to hear that Trump is joining the People's Republic of Liberation. Very good.
Very cool, very normal country.
Like literally like a day after saying like we're just gonna let the states sort it out by themselves. We shouldn't tell them what to do.
The grift is real. He says literally everything.
Yeah.
He's like, it's like one of those accounts that like, you know, makes a bunch of predictive tweets and then just goes back and deletes all the ones that
Yeah, deletes the ones that don't happen.
Yep. See, I don't like it when people say that he's hypocritical. I disagree. There's a word for
He has all this,
whatever the word is for saying literally everything. That's it.
He's just constantly in a Hegelian state of synthesis.
Yes.
12D chess, right?
Spare me the video clips on Last Week Tonight or Seth Meyers or Rachel Maddow or whatever. It's just everything. He's like the Reapers from Mass Effect. He simply is. Speaking of games I should play on stream, I never played Mass Effect 2 all the way through.
As long as you fuck Garrus.
I got mad at the Shadow Broker guy or whatever, the guy voiced by Martin Sheen.
Oh no.
Oh, that's the elusive man.
The Elusive Man, yes. When I was like, well, I want my crew back. He's like, we can't have them. I'm like, well, I'm gonna ask about every single one of them. And he's like, well, every single one of them is busy. Well,
that is basically what that whole section is.
Well, fuck you too, Elusive Man.
I mean, it's mostly fan service. It's there for people who played the first one so they can know what's happening. Everybody without having to buy a novel or something.
Right.
I did buy the novels, though.
Well, you don't have to take those options then.
That novel trilogy they did were written by however the hell you say his name. Like we got like the head writer for the
Oh yeah, Drew Karpyshyn.
Yeah, however the hell you say his name. They're not. I mean, they're pulpy, but they're not bad. I mean, they're better than they have any right to be. But I'm pretty sure he was like a writer. He wrote Star Wars. So it's like it's about that level. You know, it's like no George R. R. Martin or whatever, but it's not embarrassing at least. Like, despite reading a novel based on a video game. Yeah, Kim literally stopped playing the original Mass Effect and found out she could have seconds.
Yeah, I was like, fuck
What?
this.
Hard
You
stop.
just gotta wait till the next game.
Yeah, Kate sucks.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, my sister-in-law is straight, and she still romanced Liara because she thought Kane was so awful.
Hell yeah. That's why he gets left behind.
Yeah, I don't think
Every playthrough.
As many times as I've played that game, I don't think I've ever not left Kate behind.
I have done both just to see it, but
Yeah, couldn't even bring myself to do it. Just like, I always free the Rachni, and I always kill the Rachni.
you may as well. Man, they make it sound in the first game like it's such an important decision, and it's not at all.
Yeah.
You better decide.
The Rachni Queen will remember that. No, she won't.
The Rachni Queen gives me like 50 more whole preparedness points.
Wow.
I had 3 mushrooms, so I feel 3 times more than you.
3 bourbon mushrooms?
Hey, now that Katie Rosenberg is the mayor of Wausau, do you think she'll bring back the arcade and bourbon chicken?
She's not the mayor of the mall.
So, fun fact, she actually used to play roller derby.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, her and Phil were like really good friends in high school, actually.
Like, more than good friends?
Not my place to say.
Oh, alright then.
Especially on stream. And also because I don't really know, and I don't want to
Yeah, I mean, she is an elected official now. I feel like we can't just spread salacious rumors.
She should really be selling Holy Balls t-shirts.
She should have right away. I've seen other people like in my friend network that didn't know who she was or whatever, reshare that tweet.
That's great.
Yeah, that was outstanding.
Well, for everything I know about her, she's actually like a really good person.
Yeah, she's a huge improvement over Milky, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, for everything I know about her, she's a really good person, and like I didn't follow Wausau politics that much, but everything I know about Milky, he was just like an absolute secretary.
Yeah, he
Yep.
absolutely. But he originally said the day after that he didn't war anymore.
Yeah. We're salty.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch any of that. What was he salty about?
Milky losing to Katie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he told one of his allies that he just wasn't going to come into work for the rest of his term.
Sore loser.
And then he was like, oh no, she misunderstood me. I'm still coming in.
I would put $1 down as to what party he affiliates with.
Yeah, you can definitely tell, because of course the mayor race is supposed to technically be nonpartisan. So you can't be part of a political party and be in the Wausau mayor race, but everyone figures out really quick which one they're closer to.
Okay, well, it's just like judge elected.
Yeah, same thing, yep.
Fucking wacky.
Yeah, and like Katie has like posted pictures of her like hanging out with Bernie Sanders and stuff like that, so.
So everybody.
So she's a communist.
Man, I wish Bernie was that cool. So he's like, you should vote for my good friend Joe.
Like, you're so old, Bernie. You don't need to do this anymore. You're not gonna run.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, he does not need to do any favors for anybody.
Nope.
Was it Seth? I don't remember. It was somebody who was like, because Hillary to abstain him. Yeah. If he didn't endorse Biden. I did like all of those. I'm with Joe.
Hey, I even saw someone, I think it was you, Jason, you actually retweeted the Daily Wire one.
Yeah.
Like, Jason's a big Ben Shapiro fan. He's all about facts and logic now.
Cite your source. Sunny, your ear is stuck on your head.
Wait, did you say Simon's ear is stuck on his head?
Sunny.
I hope so.
Oh.
Your ear's stuck in your head. How the hell did that happen? That's better.
I'm using tilt controls.
I'm so glad they kept that in the game.
I mean, I think technically you can.
Yeah, you still can technically, yeah. Yeah, it even tells you in your profile, if you look at it, what % of the time you've used tilt controls while playing.
0.
Cheap.
So now you're done with this current workout gimmick thing you were trying to use. You're gonna get a fit adventure.
What did you say?
Are you
Kind of
gonna
broke.
you can get a ring fitted adventure to your next workout video. the Switch exercise game.
Yes.
People seem to really like it, actually. I mean,
I've heard it's a lot of fun.
for somebody who like would otherwise not get off the couch.
I did see that Apple added something like active gaming as a thing you can track now with your watch.
Wonderful.
Oh my god. You've closed your gamer rings for the day. Hell yeah.
I just remember,
Oh.
like, the phone will like has like the Google Fit app or whatever on it, so it does like a very little bit of like rudimentary tracking you on these
Yeah.
apps and stuff. And when we bought that old cop car in auction, until we got it fixed up, and we had to have some suspension work and new tires and stuff, I was riding it on the highway, and the suspension was so rough that it actually credited me for like 5 miles of drive.
Oh, jeez.
just from driving the car.
So is 200cc new for the Switch version of this, or was that on the?
That was on the
It was DLC.
It was? Oh, okay.
Yes, it was. I remember the reveal being pretty amusing. And then trying it, instantly disliking it.
That's too much.
Yep. 150 is ideal.
It drops flat.
So, trivia was supposed to happen this weekend, and since it's not, Oz is doing a smaller scale version of it anyway, using questions from previous years. But there's no official teams, there's no phone bank to call into.
Okay.
It's just
You just get the answer amongst yourself, and
Yeah.
then he'll tell you the answer after 2 songs.
Yep.
Everyone just sitting alone in their houses. Just videos.
All right, here's clue number 3 for Trivia Stone Group A. Remain in your house. Remain in your house
Wash your damn hands.
and continue to remain in your house. Once again, these are the Stone Trivia clues.
Tyranny!
Oh my god.
Don't step on Snake.
8, 7, 5, 4. Kim, get back here with your wine.
Try the wine.
Food, all right.
Wine in this glass.
Oh, that's enough.
It's not even half full, or it's about half full.
Or as you have it.
Whoa.
That's not very optimistic. It's not even half full.
That thing is always bullshit, though, because it's like, it's both. Both, you ask. Both have.
So the correct answer is it's Schrodinger's beer.
Just have to drink it.
Yeah, it doesn't actually said if it's half full or half empty until it's observed.
Like, fucking guys in it. With the friends. I mean, how are things?
Finer than frog scales.
Pull up.
You don't know. Have you checked a frog for hair? Didn't think so.
Frogs are not mammals and therefore have no hair.
Did you check them?
Science checked that.
Tyranny!
I'm just picturing Chris Leslie in the meme where he's at the booth on the college campus, and it says, "Frogs have nipples, change my mind."
Oh, I kind of want to do that.
You know the milk the frog?
Well, I mean, sure, but I changed my mind idea initially. But I guess if I'm gonna If I'm gonna stick to the opinion, I might as well go all the way through. Don't go half grift, go full grift.
Ah, someone stole my 3 red shells.
It was not me. And actually, I was really happy that happened, though. I just, yeah, you got
Oh my god. Please, please stop raping me in the ass with a red shell.
I did not take your thingy-majigger, I took your whatchamacallit.
Okay. And it was. I'm glad that you talked to Eric.
What's it called?
Chewy caramel.
That was a good whatchamacallit.
I mean, they still make them. You don't have
Do
to
they?
use it. You don't have to use it in past tense. You can still buy
Huh.
them.
I have not seen
Yeah, they
Oh,
just don't
fine.
have the Breeders song ripoff jingle commercial playing anymore.
Mm.
What about caramellos? Does that still exist?
That still exists, and I eat them more than I care to admit.
Stretch it out, out, out.
Last time I visited Eric and Margie's place, there was a grocery store like just down the street from them, and I saw a candy bar called Oh Henry,
Yep.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
to
same
this
thing.
day I have not seen another one.
I see one every day.
I'm glad that it's common to everyone else.
Is that the bodega that you go to get donuts with, Joey?
Wouldn't it be a dodega?
Bodega.
Drum.
It's really funny in Spider-Man Homecoming. Then at the beginning, Peter Parker goes to that bodega and gets a sandwich, and Joey always said he's going to the donut store.
There's no good Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, I don't know. Like every now and then, he just really wants to get into a contrary take.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like the don't wear sweatpants at home guy from pop culture.
Yep.
That's fine because like a lot of times his counter arguments are actually correct.
Right.
He picks the right battles, but I think he gets kind of addicted to it.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah,
There's a lot of bad
calling
stuff.
him like Spider Cop and stuff like that, and then like talking about how much he likes Batman. It's like,
Ain't that just the way?
It's like there are definitely bad Spider-Man movies.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, I feel like Eric has probably has Spider-Verse poisoning at this point. But,
yeah.
Oh, you poor man.
But in a
Yes, I
vacuum,
do.
It is great. Such a shame.
just be thankful you latch onto that, and that's how like decided.
Oh yeah, it could be way worse. He could like Paw Patrol or some bullshit like that.
Cars.
That's great.
Yeah, Cars. Yeah, it could be awful.
Yeah,
Oh.
Simon was the Cars movies.
We
Yeah.
have a friend who has they have a son who's a little bit older than Joey, and Kim was babysitting him summer for a day, and he didn't want to watch Paw Patrol, which was like grown-ass people playing with Paw Patrol toys on YouTube channel.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, no, I specifically want this. I don't want
That's one thing.
Like, wow, fuck.
Elsa and Spider-Man.
I mean, that's basically what it is.
Yep. Really weird stuff.
My child will not know that YouTube exists.
I mean, I feel like to have your child not get into that stuff, all you have to do is like
Not show it to them. right?
Yeah. Like, not let them watch YouTube unsupervised.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. The one show I will not watch is Mickey Mouse Clubhouse because that show is a pain in the ass. I've lived through Mickey Mouse Clubhouse with Simon, and I will not live through it again.
I've seen a few of those. It's rough.
We need a mouse tool to go around this rubber duck that's in the middle of the path. Go around it, Mickey. Stop being a lazy shit.
Oh man, this is for Holly.
Yay, Moo Moo motherfucking Meadows.
I remember there was some podcast I was 2 years ago, and one of the hosts, where his wife was pregnant with this child, and he was talking about how he was basically going to set up a Plex server with all of his favorite childhood shows, and just like, it's like, here, child, this is television. No,
This is all that's available.
this is everything.
This is the whole world.
It stopped when I was a kid. Can't explain it.
So, you want to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Okay, that's cool.
What did you stop getting that again on me?
Green shot.
What?
Standard condom.
But it just like disappeared before it hit him.
Oh, it definitely tried to hit me. I saw it. I just used a shell.
Okay, I'm sorry.
About on the green shell?
Yeah.
Lisa.
Oh, okay.
And a
I
green
missed.
shell.
Ah, fuck. Aaron, don't do that.
Somebody keeps trying to throw red shells at me though.
No, Kim's just so close to you that basically every red shell I've thrown at her probably shows up as one coming after you.
Oh, okay. Ow.
I just accidentally hit a cow with a green shell and I feel guilty now.
Alright. Could be a nice fresh meal for someone.
No! Mushrooms right into a bomb. That's cool. Moo Moo Meadows just betrayed me.
Moo Moo Meadow betrayed me. Oh, hi, Kart. How have you been?
Leslie, how do you do that?
Practice. Getting owned a lot. Getting owned a lot until I stop getting owned. Dalton is cheering you on in the Twitch chat, Eric.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, giving you some flex emotes.
Because rose gold peach is the best. Or whatever, not rose gold, but did I say that right?
Just metal peach.
Disc metal. Gunmetal peach.
Apple edition rose gold peach featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
I'm just picturing metallic peach wearing a thin blue line American flag.
Oh no, God! Oh, oh no! I hate it.
This one again. I'm gonna start picking courses we haven't done yet.
Pick the mine course. That's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, this is the third time we've done Twisted Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
But to be fair, we've all been Joker-fied by society, so we are just doing twisted things.
I mean, can you blame us?
All right, I suggest everybody pick a different course instead of random for the back meet.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
I mean, it was a suggestion. So I didn't tell you what to do, but I hear you loud and clear.
He did say, I suggest. Technicality. You know what people who reject authority love to talk about? Semantics.
Technically correct, the best kind of correct.
I dodged all you.
I wasn't trying to get you with them. I was going to get another item, and I wanted to get a red shell up. Well, good for you.
Well, that happened.
Stop firing me! I did not hit you with that red shell. I hate this bomb thing because I always want to see myself with it.
Cassie,
Well,
Yeah, it's the worst item you get at like 4th through 8th or so. I'm like, why am I getting this? This doesn't help me catch up at all.
I usually throw it behind me just to be an asshole.
well, that's exactly what it is. It just prevents you from getting far behind, but it doesn't. Wait.
kind of like election Democrat.
Ah! Nailed it.
Most Democrats. there are some good ones, but few and far between. I just feel like racing in this crew at like hard capped at it. Like,
Okay.
No. No thank you, I say. When I see a blue shell, I say, no thank you, sir.
What the?
alright, well, that bitch should not be getting inside.
5th it is.
I knew all that practice beating my children to a pulp was for something.
Hey, Casey, gaming is going well today.
Plus, all
How
that
about
time you
you?
spent Mario Kart.
That's right. No step on Snick.
Dalton should get a Switch so he can just play with us.
Dalton, you should get a Switch. Join
Also,
us.
tell Kevin Bly that he needs to get Animal Crossing.
We tell him a lot.
We actually have told him that quite a bit.
Yep. Dalton, you're not opposed to getting a Switch? Good. Well, then you're in favor of getting one.
Actually, I think I just clicked off the.
Go
Oh,
get
that's
one.
right. We weren't supposed to do random anymore.
Was it?
Ah, we live in a society.
But I don't care.
Hey,
We live societally.
There is a society within which we.
But not really. I feel like I don't feel like I'm part of society right now.
Well,
Yeah,
we're just
a lot happier too.
Wisconsin.
The society we live in.
Wisconsin is part of one of those federations that's going to break off from the state soon. So you got that.
I think this.
Please send them all. Send them all to the Capitol Square with their guns
you can have them.
to have a hostile takeover of the Capitol. Please, I beg you to do that.
They're all soft.
Yep.
I know this because most of them are my neighbors.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
Yep.
And relatives.
Yeah, we're
And
right.
yeah.
I feel like it'd be
Lord,
better to just egg them on.
I think the best thing I saw was a picture of a bunch of dudes with their, Confederate flags and the AR-15s and body armor. I think it was in Michigan, where they had their protesting. And it's like, here's a picture of a bunch of men
A bunch of men what?
realizing they don't like being told what they can do with their own.
Your feed keeps breaking up, Jason.
We're right at the punchline too.
Yep.
So it's like, these pictures of these guys, protesters or whatever. And it's just like, here's a picture of a bunch of men being told, being angry, realizing they don't like being told what they can and can't do. Because they're being told, oh, you have to stay inside. It's yeah, it sucks being told what you can and can't do with your own body, doesn't it? You're crazy.
Ah, there it is.
Finally got the punchline.
Very good, Jason. The frog is not dead. The frog is not dead. I enjoyed that.
No, yeah, there was no explanation.
No, it was just
That's the joke.
it was just a really long tease.
That was the frog in the jar of the hot stuff. Why are there bats? this level that look like Google.
Yeah.
Someone.
My reorganizing of my streaming setup inspired my buddy Casey to do the same.
And that.
Deutsch Bag.
Whew.
It's always
Oh.
a good feeling. You get a gold mushroom after someone else has already crossed the finish line. Ugh.
Dalton, get a Switch. You've been saying you should get it for a year and a half now. It's time.
I don't know if you'd be able to find one at this point.
If you there's like websites you can go to that will notify you as soon as they become available. And then also following Wario64 on Twitter is
That's true.
good for that.
Wario64 tweets way too much.
He tweets a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did like. Was he the one who put up the normal Animal Crossing available on the Switch for free to all owners of Animal Crossing Egg Edition? Starting
Yes. Yes, he was the one that did that.
Yep. Did we pick this one?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Ken picked this one.
Excellent.
Who's Ken?
That would be my coworker Kenny. Kenny, Ken, either one.
Kenabration.
Ken.
Calibration. And that's going to be the extent of my complaining while I'm in first place.
Did you see that the governor of Florida declared WWE an essential business?
Yes.
Oh,
yes. Very
oh.
big quid pro quo there.
Oh, what a day that was! It was in the same day. The super PAC that Linda McMahon runs dedicated $18 million in funding to Florida Republican candidates.
Yeah.
Then the governor declared the WWE an essential business so that they could continue taping their episodes. And then
It's
the
essential
president.
to you, damn it!
Hang on, we're not done yet. This is all one day. We haven't even gotten to the day after. And then the president appointed Vince McMahon to his cabinet of people to help officially restart the economy.
What is even happening?
And then the next day,
Honestly, I can't believe Vince McMahon is already called cabinet.
yeah. And then the next day, the WWE laid off like 15 people, despite having I quote, $500 million in cash reserves, and still expected to turn a profit this year. They still let people go. So it's been a week for the carny world of the absolute carny life of WWE.
I think my favorite Vince Trump story is when Vince got blown up in that limo. Trump apparently called him to make sure he was okay, and it was not real.
I love the story. I love the stories that come out about Vince. One of my favorites being that he hates it when people sneeze.
Yeah, he sees it as a sign of weakness.
Yep.
What the fuck?
He basically tells you to leave the room if you sneeze in front of him. You're not allowed to sneeze.
And he like gets super pissed off at himself when he sneezes.
He also puts ketchup on his steak burritos. He's
What a monster.
Now it's gone too far for Holly.
Oh. But yeah, Dalton is right. He does provide some of the best reaction gifs on the internet.
Oh, by far. Yeah, he plays it up so well.
Like we always say, he's a carny. He gets it. He gets the business. Except the part about treating workers fairly. He
Yeah,
gets the business.
especially.
Treating them like humans.
Kim, how did that? I saw you get utterly owned by a boulder, and then you shrugged it off.
I have no idea.
Huh.
Pure hate.
Probably a delay.
Yeah, it must be a delay. All I know is that it's April 17th and the 24-hour donut shop is still closed.
Oh, that's so sad.
They've been closed since January. It's not COVID related. They claimed they were installing an espresso maker or something. And then they just left.
He's still in there with the instructions. He's like, I just...
It went through a paper shredder and he said to assemble it letter by letter. Alright, I think I got it.
The government shut him down over his biscuits and gravy business.
Oh. Glad you guys took my recommendation on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, gravy does not belong in a donut. That sounds awful.
Well, it was savory donut. So.
It was okay.
Okay, so a savory donut isn't even a donut, it's a roll.
Yeah.
Alright, so no. So one, no. Two, think biscuits and gravy.
No.
And
This
then
has made me so angry I ran into a boulder.
biscuits and gravy, except the biscuit is a donut and it's
But the
fucking
biscuit,
amazing.
okay, but biscuit.
Then it's just biscuits and gravy.
No, it's not biscuits and gravy. Biscuits are made
I
differently.
love how like
Poutine is 3 ingredients. Tyranny!
yes, I love how Chris is like this poutine fascist, but when it comes to biscuits and gravy, it's all free love.
Yeah. You know, you can do whatever you want. Donuts, an entire cake, maybe a Kringle. Anyone try a biscuits and gravy Kringle?
That sounds awful.
Don't fuck with my poutine.
I'm not. I'm making fun of your biscuits and gravy.
Dude, the guy with the red beard, we already did that first. What is that guy's name again? Ken.
Kim starting a new blood feud.
Now that Ricky has turned out to be okay.
Ricky turned out to be a stand-up guy, actually. He gave me a cutting board.
Top 10 anime redemptions?
Finally, the course I wanted.
Of course I've always wanted, and now I got it. I rule.
Now that I got it, I don't know.
Flick was at her island last night. I guess, yeah, Flick is definitely.
Yeah, I looked it up.
Well, he actually referred to himself as, I'm the guy, but he's rough for me. I'm the
Oh,
guy.
okay.
And I'm like, I still want to do it.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's obviously something going on with the, what's it called when you, the coding. Is that what it is? Of the character that like both you and I thought he was a woman.
Oh sure, yeah, the social coding. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason said something about how he wanted like, to be his girlfriend, and somebody corrected him and said boyfriend, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, and I was like, whatever. And I don't care.
Doesn't change my statement.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have Bo?
I do
No.
not.
He's a deer.
Yeah, I remember him from a different Animal Crossing.
I like him. He's like really laid back. Like, yeah. He's like stoner deer. I like him.
Yeah, he is kind of a stoner deer. Yeah.
This is brutal. Absolutely.
I looked down at the map and saw the blue shell. I had to live with it for that much longer.
Alright, oh, that, like, I'm just catching up to now. Obviously, are back to your top speed, so. And of course, I get a coin, because, you know, that's how we roll in second place.
Oh, ouch.
Well, Luigi fixed this.
So Chris, if the final Smash character is not what is Waluigi?
If it was Waluigi,
Alright.
I'd laugh it off, 'cause honestly.
What the fuck? Blue shell in third place?
I know, I hate it when that
That's
happens.
annoying.
Like, they should, like, automatically get rid of all blue shells as soon as the first place person crosses the finish line.
Agreed, because I'm never first place, so. I mean, it's not a problem that affects me in any way, so it's not a real problem.
Now, Jason, there's gonna be, I think, 5 more Smash characters. And they already announced through a tiny Nintendo Direct that there's going to be somebody from the ARMS games.
Rainbow Road, no!
Rainbow Road, yes!
Two different
Two
Rainbow
different
Roads.
Rainbow Road.
Yes!
Same time.
Yes,
Yeah, I
yes,
did also
yes,
hear
yes.
that an ARMS character is going to be in it.
Is ARMS any good? Does anyone care about ARMS?
No, I certainly don't.
The answer to both questions is no.
Like, is it like short for something?
It's an acronym, I think. Probably. Was it? It was sort of their attempt at like a new centric franchise.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like a 2D fighter.
It was like, hey, we've got Splatoon, this great new IP that we made. Let's make another one. We're on
Yeah.
a roll. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here wondering what the hell Retro Studios is up to.
Not making another Perfect Dark game.
That was pretty great, Chris. Like it.
I did that just because I wanted to blow the cars up.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, I'm actually finishing up the DLC for Spider-Man because I got it a while ago and I never played it.
Ah, okay.
And holy shit! I got the game, got the pass Black Friday the month before when they did that nice bundle. That, so that's when I got my PS4, and I got a bundle for the DLC like last Black Friday. And they do not hold your hand at all. Like basically picks up like rock wide right
Okay.
and I'm like, oh god.
But I don't remember how to do this.
Yeah, I had to look up accidentally did some move charts and stuff. But once I got back on board, it was fun, but it was just a really hard game.
No.
And I guess it makes sense because it came out like right after the game itself came out. So. But that's a very good. You like the way a lot of people talk about how Batman the Animated Series is sort of like this is the best overall Batman.
As it is. Yes.
You know, it's like the best balance of all the different things that make Batman good and fun. It's not too serious. It's not too goofy. You know, etc. And I sort of feel like that Spider-Man video game hits that same kind of tone where it's like, you know, pretty much does everything you want a Spider-Man to do.
Right. Yeah, choose these. Use token hub.
Okay, I will not pick Rainbow Road.
I'm in bed. Let's see, come on, we can get back before it's
Go, 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 go.
Hurry up!
You move,
Get to bed.
move. No, you move.
No, you
One
move.
leg, then move the other. Now make your heart beat.
Thick, McLarge, huge. Oh, it's this one.
Lump beef broth.
14th race. Okay, so the next two obviously have to be Rainbow Road, right? Yes.
I mean, how many do we have left?
2. I mean, I feel like they should both be Rainbow Road.
You can
You can have 2 Rainbow
Not
Roads.
see Rainbow.
You know, I don't know why, but every time I try to throw a red shell, it backwards for me. And I don't know if that's like the way that I hold my controller or hold the left stick on my controller, but it goes backwards.
Something to you problem.
I mean, I think it is. Let's be honest.
Not a Wii problem.
No.
Ah!
Oh.
That was pretty cool.
and booty off.
Did you get booted off?
Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. I gotta pee anyway.
How did that happen?
Well, as Holly will tell you, bad internet.
The pee thing?
No. You're asking how the pee thing went?
You don't know how the pee thing happens?
Yeah, Henry and Holly are finally getting fiber internet this summer.
Henry and Holly are getting fiber internet. Jesus Christ.
Same
We're
here.
getting five this spring too.
Well, by the time it actually
I could switch to TDS over here, but they only do coaxial, so what's the point?
Yeah, it's not fiber.
Oh well, cheap rent.
But at what cost?
Well,
Who was in first place there? Did you get hit by the
I got hit by
I
the
did.
blue. I got hit by the blue shell
I did not. Yeah.
right as I was going over that gap. But I was already being fished out by Lackadoo, so I was impervious to the shell.
Oh man.
Were you hoping that I would get hit again and tumble again?
Yes. It happened to me. It's a fair is fair.
Foul is fair. Fair is foul.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
Everything is awesome.
And now I'm picturing Lego Assassin's Creed.
Okay, go.
Why haven't
up.
they done that?
Go up to the left.
That would.
Left.
I think there's good reasons.
Solar Park.
You could absolutely make Assassin's Creed into a Lego game, and it would be hilarious.
But can you make the toys?
I'm using tilt controls. I'm in deep.
Oh, did Ken leave? Ken must have left.
No!
He's like, Rainbow
Tell him
Road,
I'm
fuck
sorry!
Sorry for what?
For him being my nemesis for like one race.
Well, I don't know.
Holly has 0 points.
Because she just had to reconnect.
I know, that's.
It is kind of the worst.
It's cause I'm a 0.
Oh. I think you're pretty great. Ow, thank you.
Self-depreciating humor is rubbing off on me. Or he got it from me. I don't know. Oh my god, there's so much shit down here, I don't like it.
Number one.
Mario.
And knew I was following right behind you.
Everybody has too many shells. A story. Kart 8.
Too many shells. Too many shells.
A Mario Kart 8 story.
Takes a lot of shells to make a story.
I love how like those stills came out and everyone was like photoshopping like Star Wars stuff onto it.
Yeah.
Like, you know why it just looks like Star Wars, right?
Oh no, thank you, Alexa. Yeah, this will be very useful. Thank you. Thank you, Ghost.
Oh, you're the one that stole my
Absolutely not.
You can't prove anything.
Let me just get rid of the evidence here.
Oh no. So I got another speaker, and they cannot destroy the trolleys. If you were wondering that.
Aw.
That's disappointing.
Bummer.
Nothing can destroy it.
Well, it looks like Kim's gonna eke it out.
Just ask all the people who are like ready to like basically flay themselves alive in an attempt to stop Milwaukee from getting a streak.
God, right.
Good lord.
Milwaukee
We're gonna-
can't have a streetcar, says guy who only goes to Milwaukee to watch the Brewers play.
Right? Okay, you
Can I
can
pick one?
choose
Whatever I
a
want.
rainbow road if you want.
I don't.
Okay, then don't.
I don't want.
Because fuck Rainbow Road.
Hey, you don't know.
Wait, Holly, we just did that one.
God
Oh,
damn
did
it.
we? I'm sorry. I
Ah!
certainly did
Now
not do that
Holly is
one.
the villain.
Yeah, Holly got disconnected on this one, so she didn't play it.
Yeah, so, you know, gotta even the...
Even the playfield. Sure.
I had to care for my kids or some shit.
This is like when like the same team plays each other in the first week of the playoffs. I've played them last week. Players.
We did this already. Wow, this is so nice to play this game with Joy-Cons that actually work the right way.
Did you get new ones or what?
Yeah, we had to get new. Both of our left-hand Joy-Cons, the joystick was like, it would not. I don't know. It was weird where it wouldn't censor it, and it would keep picking up that it was moving when it wasn't moving on the blue one, but then the green one also didn't work or something. It was weird. So
It's called
I tried
Joy-Con drift.
Yeah, I tried recalibrating it and it didn't work. So I'm like, okay. And then lo and behold, after I replaced the Joy-Cons, I was able to catch a tarantula successfully the first time.
I almost don't want to tell people how many tarantulas I caught before knowing that you can just place red light, green light with them.
You play
There's
red light.
way too many.
Yeah, that's how you get them. It's red light, green light.
Or that's how they get you.
I got it.
I made my own Tarantula Island, and that's what I did.
Oh my gosh, why are there so many freaking banana peels down there?
I laughed like a shit ton of banana peels.
Banana diarrhea. I have a
Bananaria.
Banana Deck has something a really terrible like.
Diana?
The airport here reminds me, I have a friend who is a nurse, and she is contracted to work in New York for 3 weeks now, and she was sharing a couple live videos from the airport. She flew out of Chicago, and there was like nobody there. Her flight, she was the only one on her flight. It was super weird.
Holy shit, that is weird.
That would be like upsetting, I think.
Yeah.
Because like honestly, like when I'm here at home, you're down, like I'm like things are weird and bad, but like it's okay. But like even just like going to the grocery store like every other week to get supplies and like
What I usually do anyway, so.
then you know seeing people in their masks and like you know the shelves being empty at the store and stuff, it's like it's hard to just not like go into like panic mode. Like society is collapsing.
Everybody's panic buying flour and yeast now.
25-pound bag of rice.
Instant coffee, apparently.
Got to make that whipped coffee.
Like our day to day is like absolutely normal, aside from Henry being home and the kids being home. Because it's like I already grocery shop every 2 weeks anyway, just because of where we live. So
Mix it up a little bit.
It was very I got booted off of the Discord apparently. So yeah, it was very weird to see that the airport was so dead.
I think the airline industry is going to have to undergo a huge transformation because...
Nationalize it.
Yes, please, God, nationalize it. Because
We've taken one of the most amazing modern marvels ever created and made it into just the most joyless, awful, crushing experience.
Because this whole thing is proving that a lot of business travel is unnecessary.
Oh, yeah.
Completely unnecessary.
Who would have thought?
Alright, I'm not sure what frantic items is going to do.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
All squids.
The true chaos. So far, it's just coins.
The crazy one.
Whoa!
It's been all mushrooms for me.
gonna say I got mushrooms, and then I got red shelled in the butt, and ran over. That was cool.
Yeah, I also got a star. I'm thinking it's mostly just stuff that makes you go faster.
Whoopie ass.
Gotta go fast.
Bananas, so I don't necessarily like
Oh, yeah, and now I just got hit by a.
Because a bullet bill on this course makes absolute sense.
Good with the blurs and things.
The blurst of times.
Here it is. This monkey is going to need most of your skin.
Well,
Dad, you remember the promise we made? Sure do. Once you're 18, you're out the door.
You're out now.
God, that's so good. Such a good line.
ugh. I was in first for like 5 laps.
Can we not do frantic items?
It's just 4 races.
Just 4 races.
Okay, cool.
I wanted to, find out what it was like.
I think frantic is just like truly random versus like you get better things the further behind you are.
Oh, that could be. Because it did seem like all items were on the board.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Hey!
Hey, it's Animal Crossing.
It's that thing we all like. There's even 2 villagers in our race.
So when is Luke getting Mario Kart 8 so he can do this with us?
Yeah, for real.
Yes, I'm playing Mario Kart with friends because I laughed at the Simon. No, he just laughed at me. Grounded. He was just fun.
Can confirm.
And, Chris?
I was a teenager, so were you. We were
Yeah.
fun.
We were not fun. I don't know what your teenage years were like, but
I mean, once I met Luke, it got pretty great.
Yeah, that's the thing. Luke was popular and well liked in high school, so he had a good time with it.
Exactly.
It almost doesn't make sense, but like I was more age but I had a lot. If that makes sense. Like we weren't the cool kids by any stretch, but at least I had like a lot.
Take
There were
points
so
from
few
Milakadu.
there were so few kids in our high school that basically, if you had friends, then you were the popular kid.
Yeah, I hung out with like the skater kids and stoner.
yep.
That was my middle school experience. Skater, goth, emo, pro wrestling. Just all lumped into the same group. You like Marilyn Manson? You will soon.
It's
And then yes, it turned out he was both.
I still like Marilyn Manson.
No, Mr. Rossetti. Don't matter anymore.
He's so great.
Oh wait,
What?
Did anyone look up to see if he's in the new Animal Crossing?
that's why I say he doesn't matter anymore. Nobody's seen him.
yet.
I haven't seen a smidgen of him.
Yet.
Not in the game,
Well-
not on the Animal Crossing subreddit, not on Twitter, nothing.
He was in
See,
there
like-
Yeah.
last week. So.
Should be in there to yell at people.
Alright.
No, that's not the one I wanted. Damn it.
No, only as a group.
I'm gonna quit. This one's okay too.
It's fine.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Mr. Rossetti is part of the rescue service.
Oh. Huh.
Oh, how you could get yourself in a situation where you're like, nope.
If you're playing around a lot with the building tool, I could see you stranding yourself somehow.
Or busting a pole vault or a ladder or something.
I don't think those can bust.
No, mine haven't broken yet.
But
No, you're talking about Animal Crossing.
yeah, go to bed. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Good night, Simon.
All right.
Stay ranch.
Somewhere.
I'm taking care of that myself. Don't worry. He's all, don't let mom win. I'm like,
So,
here.
Simon, at least over Discord, definitely sounds like George Lucas.
Yeah, a little. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. I can hear it.
He's all getting old and gentle. Makes me want to cry sometimes. And then I hang out with Rupert all day, and then I'm reminded why I'm glad Simon is more independent than a 3-year-old.
There you go.
We're having to clean up 2 off of 2 pieces of furniture today.
Oh shit.
No pee.
Thank you, Chris Leslie. Sorry if you didn't want people to know your last name.
Oh no, Eric said it earlier.
Oh, he said it last week. Like, multiple
Yeah, it's fine.
Wow.
The problem is that's your name. Like, it's not Chris.
It's not
It is
just
the full
Chris.
name.
You can't
Yeah.
call
Well,
me.
it's so funny. Holly, you probably noticed this. It's like on the Red Letter Media guys. It's like it's just Mike Day or whatever, but he's always Chris.
His name is Rich Evans, it's not
Yeah,
Chris.
like
Yes.
even like the credits at the end of their Best of the Worst episode, it's like Mike Day, Chris Evans. It's just yeah. I don't know what the logic is for who gets that designation. It's like pornography, you know it when you see it.
So does that make Chris the Rich Evans of the nuns?
Yeah.
I thought I was Hagrid.
Why not both?
Hagrid Rich
No.
Evans.
No, Chris is more.
Chris has definitely got more Hagrid energy than Jason.
Big Hagrid energy.
Yep, big Hagrid energy.
Another to quote one Chris Leslie.
To quote me on what?
I said, Dad, read another book.
Yes.
I can't really identify myself.
It's the duality. I'm Hagrid, also read another book.
I'm Hagrid, read your own damn book.
I'm Hagrid, Airy. Put the book down.
Wow, this shit got meta. This new Harry Potter book is written second person. You attend potions class. They hates you.
Oh God.
I wanted. Oh, also don't press B back out of the group. Whoops.
You poop into your hand and disapparate it.
No, it's on the floor. You're not even in your hand. You shit on the floor.
What about that thing that wizards did before plumbing was invented?
Yeah, before plumbing was invented.
Yes, Brian. Brian Steiner. Those are Kim and Jason. Knees. I don't think Brian has a Switch.
So, like, okay, we're gonna talk about wizards.
Okay,
So,
I'm here for it.
The whole thing about the plumbing is like, shit on the floor and disapparated it, right?
Yep. That was Rowling's official answer.
Kim brought this up, I read the books, I did. Until you're like 17 or whatever, you're not allowed. Cool. So like you have to be like, Mommy, Daddy, I need a movie. Go away. Yeah, when you're 15, like, Mom, I took a swim.
So
Yeah.
magical. So magical.
The wonderful world of whimsy.
Content your viewers are craving.
But the Chamber of Secrets, the entrance was built in the
In the
bathroom,
bathroom.
which didn't exist until plumbing was invented in the late 19th century, but Hogwarts and the Chamber were built in the 10th century.
You can't explain that.
With the Chamber of Secrets having a doorway in the bathroom,
No, you can't explain that.
and wizards shit on the floor. Ugh.
I mean,
Apple Edition Peach.
I like the idea of Project Red. You go past it, you're like, yeah. Takes a big drop. He says something about Vernon.
No, not the yeah, that's why I like you.
Are you part of the reason why I'm suspicious of people when they let me go in front of them and like check out lines?
Down there.
Well, the tracks.
Yeah, and I don't do that.
I think it's actually.
Holy shit.
Jesus! Couldn't even touch Eric on that one.
Good lord! I was sitting pretty in second place and also never just like, fuck you!
I used to think I was decent at Mario Kart. I started playing online. Well, the weird thing is I can. But I would beat
Most
you
of
more
the
than
time
half.
you beat me.
Yeah. So.
For whatever reason.
Yeah. No.
Mm.
You could play against my club roll. That's
Odin.
a real booster.
It is Odin, you are right. Oh, do you know I up here?
Shells only, bananas only, mushrooms only, bob-ombs only? Wow.
Mushroom. That's how I roll on a friend.
Mushrooms only.
Alright, do you guys want to keep racing? Because we can. I just want to know how many I should put down.
I feel like a short
Like
one.
a short one, sure.
Another 4?
Yeah.
Sure.
that's good.
Okay.
And then we'll.
Play it by ear after that?
We're having a good time.
Alright. I'm gonna go grab a beer.
Normal tune.
Normal tunes.
Exactly. Well, I assume so.
I was just trying to find one.
Heavy is the head. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
It's not what I wanted to pick, but it's what I picked.
Yeah, sure.
I wanted to pick the one next to it. It's like an icy.
Ah,
Well, you guys got it anyway.
I don't believe you.
I'm drinking a Lagunitas Imperial Stout.
Oops, guys. I picked Rainbow Road.
I'm drinking pink Moscato Sangria.
Hey!
It's fucking great.
It came in a box, so you know it's good.
I am on my second can of White Claw, and everything is wonderful.
Everything is wonderful.
I've never actually had a white.
Oh God.
They're
What is
not
this?
great, but I kind of like them.
I don't think I've ever
Of course
played
they're great.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played this track.
this. One does not look familiar.
Guys, we have a chance.
This track does not come up that often. It's a subway. No?
With the different tracks on it, apparently.
Yeah.
Whoa, holy shit.
This must have been modeled after Mario 3D World because I'm seeing the cat bell icon a lot.
I'm hitting the walls a lot because I don't know this one.
Right. Well, and it's
Yep.
hard. It's really hard too because with Jason and I, since we're playing together, we only have half the screen. So I really don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Oh God!
No, I mean,
Oh no, how often?
Oh no, not my boomerang.
Then Jason can have his own island.
Hey.
yeah, he gets mad at me because I tell him I want to do things a certain way. And
She made me move my house.
She made you move your
After
house?
I moved my house,
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah, after I paid my money to move my house, she rearranged all the shit in my yard.
That's great.
Oops, shit.
It's her island. I just live there. It's basically my landlord.
That's what our island is turned into. Henry's there, but I'm the one who plays the most. So my island, I'm the one moving all the shit around, and he just has a house on the beach.
Somebody got a bullet bill.
It's been a while since I had a craft beer. I forgot how strong they are in flavor.
Gosh, that was.
I got acclimated to hams, I think.
You can really tell between ones that I've played before and ones that I haven't.
Hamsacclimation.tumblr.com.
Water.
Ice outpost. That's what I wanted.
I picked Sherbet Land because I'm hungry.
May or may not have one made.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we got Chinese for dinner tonight because we're doing our part.
We're doing our part tomorrow and ordering gin and tonics.
Hell yeah.
I've done in tonics.
Chicken bacon ranch.
Oh yeah. We actually had chicken bacon ranch pizza tonight, but it was a lots of matzo frozen pizza. Because Friday is
Good though.
The chicken bacon ranch ones are real good. I've never had that one before. It's delicious.
You can get them when they're on like a super duper sale.
Oh,
But
yes, but they are butt fucking expensive.
Yeah.
otherwise they're cheap.
Yeah, because everyone, do you get those coupons? Trade stuff for you, Melody? Like
No,
something-
I don't
No?
shop Griggs. I
Well, yeah.
shop-
Oh yeah, we don't normally sell like this expensive, but they send them coupons. They're like these really, really good like loss leaders for them, but then you just go and use coupons. And they run lots of boxes on sale for $5 a piece.
Amazing.
Yeah, which
that's
you would never.
that's the only.
Yeah. I'll just see if I can try to get on that. Shamelessly get on that.
Because I'm pretty sure Joe and Diane get them, so I don't see what you guys get.
I think we used to get them, and then I just like never shopped there, so then they took me off their list or something. So.
Yeah, and I think certain addresses are probably more likely to send to than others.
Mhm.
Sort of like the right.
I
Aww.
feel like, so it's funny because you have to have a coupon and have to do.
Mhm.
But if we have a big chest freezer, it's like I'll stock up if I can.
Yep.
Like Joan and Dan will give us their coupon, and then we'll go in and be like, here's 5 on this coupon, and give you another.
Yep, we'll get 10.
You feel like such a fatty, like buying my $50. Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, no, I do the same thing, but yeah, our freezer is full of meats and frozen dinners and shit. So
Well, don't come near me. I don't know which way I'm going. This course, for whatever reason, is very like hard for me to navigate.
I still have bear hamburger I gotta go through. It's in my freezer.
A bear burger?
Yeah.
Bear for him.
Big bear burger.
Bear
helper.
burger helper.
That seems like the right thing to do.
Burger helper.
Or its French, pan burger partner.
Panda burgers?
Okay, I don't know about that.
What?
It's my God-given right to eat a panda if I wanted to.
Okay, well, you have not
Tyranny.
found it.
I mean, would
God-given
you
right to eat a panda.
Would you eat an endangered species if it died of natural?
If it died of natural causes?
Yeah.
Probably.
I would eat any
I can tell you right now, my wife will eat an endangered species even if it didn't die of natural cause.
You
Why?
know,
Ah,
I think Margie and I need to hang out more often.
Margie ate a puffin when she was in
Does she also hunt humans for sport?
they're out for sport too.
What animal would she eat?
Puffin, he said.
Puffin?
Puffin? I'd eat a puffin.
Dead puffin.
Fry up that little.
She does
Sure, why
want me
not?
to let you guys know that she did not know it was endangered when she had it.
Disclaimer noted.
look, it was. I didn't know it was endangered at the time.
You tried it, or DK jungle, either one. Either. I don't know what that one is with the toad.
It's the water park.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever done that toad one.
The water park.
Ice outpost.
Ice. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, now I have.
dun 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 dun. It is what it is.
Dun 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 dun. See, it's
You
different.
see, his goes dun 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 dun. And mine goes.
It is so weird though because like he just did like what every other rapper does.
Yeah.
So then he got shit on for it. Like
I think it's because he didn't actually say he sampled it,
sure.
so he didn't pay the rights to Queen.
Oh. Yeah, you should have done
He should have done that. Oh, there you
that.
go.
Wow. Holly wins.
I It only gets more silly from here.
Are you an android bicycle?
Very specific. Not just any musical. Andrew Lloyd Webber.
I mean, isn't that most musicals anyway?
I mean, he did a couple.
He did a few.
A few?
Okay, he did some.
He did some. He gave us Jellicle, okay?
All cats are jealous.
He gave us something that we would eventually turn into asking for a butthole cut variant of.
I believe that exists more than I believe the Snyder Cut exists.
Yes.
Well, now the Saturn Park is also a butthole.
It's actually the same thing.
Yeah, instead of giving the bat costume nipples, he gave it a butthole.
Give it a butthole. I mean, honestly, who would ever know? That would be my little Easter egg, right? Like,
I am the knight.
Okay, I can't exit that I fell off.
This is really bad for a stage that I've never done before.
what gives you the right? I'm not wearing the red.
Oh no! Why would you do that?
Joker, where's the plunger?
No!
Ah, y'all are cunts.
Hit me!
Well.
I'm sorry, baby. I love you.
Brian is happy that we're talking about buttholes again, just like old times.
I never stopped.
I was gonna say, have we ever stopped?
was there a lapse in butthole discourse?
You're so cute, no?
We need to make like another thread on Discord specifically for buttholes.
Yes.
Release the butthole channel.
Release the bottle channel.
Oh, what haven't we done? I think we've done.
We haven't done the butthole course.
We haven't done the butthole course.
Chris has suddenly got like a Irish accent. Oh, what haven't we done?
What haven't we done? I haven't done the butthole course.
Oh, we just one course every night. Let's do a different
Watch.
course.
God damn it, Eric.
It was a bit right. Sorry.
What I wanted to do.
It's the dry butthole.
Yee.
Oh,
Doesn't sound pleasant for anyone.
No winners here.
top men, top buttholes.
Top butts.
See, this is why Luke needs to get the game.
Right?
Oh my god. Let's just mushroom the banana.
Tell me he has to get it.
Yeah, you tell him he'll do it, Eric.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Your pizza, when you're supposed to French fry, is gonna have a bad time.
Darsh, darsh, darsh. What is your problem?
Alright, somebody needs a mail, order a mail, we copy this, and then you send them like, or PayPal.
I've been half tempted to find like one of the cheap ones on Craigslist and then mail it to him and be like, here.
No, we're not talking about Bush League.
Now use the same package and give me Octopath Traveler back. Never finishing it.
Yeah, I don't know what he does, cause like I don't have time. I'm like, what do you do?
What is it that you say you do?
You do here.
Well, I know, like with Jason and I, we like spend time together, and if there's something that I don't like, Jason a lot of times doesn't get to it right away.
Jason,
I
did you
don't
start
know,
JoJo yet?
They even have their TV or whatever like in the basement rather than upstairs. So
Well, lately, just because with the whole, like, you know, being locked up at home type thing, I like if Kim has something she wants to do, just go in the office. That's where I have my PlayStation PS4 set up. So that's why I can kind of work with PS backlog. But that's the opposite all day long. Like I have to get it because I don't like being in that room and work. So I think I'm gonna move that there's TV and my PlayStation down into the basement so that I can go hang out down there when I want to. So I'm not spending fun time.
Brian's asking who amongst the Discord has watched Beastars.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
It's okay, so Kim has seen it.
Is that a sequel to B Movie?
Barry B. Benson.
Sorta.
You like jazz?
I like how that whole movie is just Seinfeld being very horny for a human woman.
I haven't watched Beastars yet.
Beast Stars. Okay.
It's not Beast Stars, it's Beastars.
Okay.
There's only one S, but you got the right idea. But
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
one piece.
yeah.
I just heard bees and
Bees?
We'll see who gets more honey.
the stuff
that my mom had saved of mine from when I was younger. Apparently, I had created this group of creatures called humanimal.
So furries.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
No shame.
Except more fucking.
I'm sure there's lots.
Yeah, I have to be honest, Chris. I don't know if I like cars. Let me give it a shot, but it's pretty slow pace. And I know
it's
you.
really weird.
I know
You're asking a guy who's watched One Piece if he can handle slow pacing.
Jason, you
Well,
should.
no, dude. One
What?
Piece is frantic as fuck. It just lasts forever. There's like it's always it's very manic. It's just
Okay, that's true. The anime does last forever.
Until they get to an action scene and they spend an entire episode with Doflamingo moving one foot.
Yes.
Yeah, this is more like, you know, over the course of the entire episode is like two characters have a conversation and then like another character comes to an epiphany that he actually liked, and then that's an credit. Like,
This sounds like an anime Downton Abbey to me.
It's drawn by the daughter of the guy who made Baki.
Oh. You have my attention.
I liked it, but it's very. It's basically like just like a slice of life. You know, it's Zootopia basically.
It is. It really is
I
utopia.
mean, slice of life can be interesting. Like when they did it in Neon Genesis Evangelion for a hot minute. And all of reality was shattering. Shinji, get the Eva.
I just squinted in the face. Why does this work? Here.
Evangelion is very good.
Yes, it is. That original ending is very weird. And then you watch the end of Evangelion movie, and it gets even more weird.
It's like the scene with in Breakfast Club. Defensive sucks. You just bought yourself another week. It's like this ending is weird. You just bought yourself a weirder ending. What? I don't like this. You just bought yourself another weird ending.
Oh god, it's so true. It's so true with Evangelion. Oh.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll just run into like the side of like the ticket booth thing and just get stuck.
I'm gonna say this on stream because I don't think most of you can see the chat. But Brian said, in the year of our Lord 2020, Kim, I agree. Nothing has made me want to fuck a rabbit more than that show.
Well, for me, it's the wolf, but yeah, okay. I'm going the other direction, but yeah.
I don't know if I want to watch this now.
I want to know when
I've
there's
spent
more
the
Baki.
last 2.5 decades. I've spent the last 2.5 decades not becoming a furry, despite massive exposure to the internet.
It's a slippery slope. So we're turning this stream into everybody doing a group watch of this show now, right?
We can do Twitch watch-alongs with Amazon Prime, actually. That is a thing that they're offering now.
Stars isn't on Amazon Prime. It's
It
on
sure isn't.
You know what is, though? Uninvited.
Uninvited is on Amazon. Ah, the rolling waves. Enhanced by beer.
Yeah, talk about Invited. How
Da 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 da.
With the
puppet,
weapon?
where there was a cat, like a smaller, more evil cat, pop out of the cat's mouth. That movie is called Uninvited, and there's riff tracks of it on.
That's what we're watching next week?
Is that
Yes.
what this is?
Oh my god.
That is what we're watching on Thursday. Yes.
Oh my god.
I am freaking delighted for you. But yes, if it's been on Red Letter Media, I
Can we never ever do this one again? Thanks.
Blame your brother.
Thanks. This is the worst.
Jason, did you start JoJo yet?
Yeah.
Watch 2 episodes.
Wow. Well, that's an answer.
Peace out. 2 episodes.
Wow, that fucked me more than Chris, and I was in second place.
Yeah, what the hell?
I just fell again. Twice.
Let's fall off the edge here. I don't know why I would want to play this, except for the fact in the spot where it's
Okay, did you watch it the way I told you to, though?
Super drunk?
fuck you. I won't do what you tell me.
Okay, I'm not gonna
Or did you watch it somewhere else, like on Netflix?
I just watched it on Netflix.
The thing is, you just mentioned that the names of the characters were different, so how is that going to change it?
It changes things.
Yeah.
Starting with the names of the characters. Because they're really dumb fucking translations that avoid lawsuits. I did say if you're going to watch it, you should watch it with the instructions. There's one way to watch that show.
If the only difference is the character's name, I don't think that's gonna make a huge difference. I'm not gonna lie.
I will give you a list of things that were changed.
No! Don't. Oh, guys. Come on. I thought we were friends. Fucking Chris.
Well, this is what happens when people don't
At
know
least you're
JoJo.
not in the 7th place, Paul, okay?
I was so excited I was in first place doing the thing. Oh,
Here, watch it this way. I promise you'll have a good time. I'm not going to watch it this way. I had a terrible time. I don't know what you expected. Dead dove do not eat.
fuck you. I won't do what you tell me. That is my favorite meme. That along with the, what is it, the bottle of oil thing that says, what is it, Chris? A normal conversation, and then the bottle of oil is full of Rowan Kirby.
Yep. That's exactly it. Did you watch it? Did you watch JoJo in English?
That's the only way I'm ever gonna watch it.
Okay, then I'm not going to recommend it to you then.
Okay. I mean, honestly,
Don't watch anything I recommend then.
Honestly, like I wasn't gonna get into it, but like the show to me is, and I don't think this is gonna matter based on language, it's all tell and no show. It's just still, it's just still shots and the story, whereas this is my whole backstory, and this is how I feel about things, my ambition and my plan, instead of just letting the characters interact and letting us, like, you know, feel that out as viewers. It's just like, whoa, slow down. Like
JoJo does not slow down. That's why it's a bizarre adventure.
But and like that just like really threw me, because it's just like, I am Dio and I hate all. And
Yeah.
But you can show me
Nope.
that you hate them.
Nope.
No, he has to say.
No, he has to
I
say
didn't
it.
just kill the men, but the women and the children.
Exactly.
You thought your first kiss was from Jonathan, but it was I, Dio.
Yeah, we just saw that.
Yes, and it's great.
I'm sure.
Yes, it's part of the folly of his character. His ego is his greatest weakness.
I think we are different types of animators. There's no objective right or wrong.
I suppose so.
We all weeb in our own special way.
Yes, exactly. Nobody's wrong.
All right,
There's
then.
no wrong with weeb.
Actually, no, I'm not. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna recommend anything. I'm just gonna. You're going down a path I cannot follow. Guess I'll finish Dragon Ball at some point.
You don't.
That red
don't
that
have to-
that Red Letter Media Army or whatever arc is really slow.
No, well, I even told you, watch that with the martial arts. That's the part that. That was basically the part that I was like, oh, Chris doesn't like this. He's basically wrestling.
Yeah, the martial arts tournament is great. All the ones they do are great.
Yeah.
But I wanted that. I wanted that. The rest of the series, so that Dragon Ball Z actually made sense.
Sure. I mean.
And then stop after the Frieza fight.
Yeah. I mean, you can. I would say go through the games because there's actually a really nice like ending there, and they shouldn't have kept going. But I don't know. It's such an ask, man. Even watching because I watched the Dragon Ball cuts out like literally, and it was still kind of an ask.
Dragon Ball Z Kai, I tried watching and enjoyed it, but stopped once they got to Planet Namek because I didn't have the reference for everything.
Sure.
And I needed for the story to make sense to me. But...
Ollie chose to.
That's weird.
I'm hungry. It has cheese in the title.
Well, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is still really good, so I think you'll enjoy that. That one.
Yeah, like
that one breathes and goes on the pace that is more your speed.
Yeah, because like Evangelion is like really one of my favorites of stuff I watched recently. I enjoyed Death Note.
I enjoyed the first 24 episodes of Death Note.
Don't watch the movie on Netflix. It's awful.
I wasn't planning on it.
Not even Willem Dafoe saves it.
No, Willem Dafoe is like the only good thing about it.
The greatest casting in the world. And they
And
fuck it up.
you can't shove all that content into a movie though. So I wanted it to be so much more than it was, and I shut it off after 20 minutes. So like, this is
Of course, there's probably Bebop first.
Oh yeah.
I'm nervous. I don't see what. I don't know. I'm nervous about that one.
Bebop is one of the
Yeah,
one of the
I don't
best.
think the casting is very good, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll
Kind
save
of going
it.
the other way, but I am curious to see what their live action Last Airbender is going to do.
Oh yes.
Because the same guys are doing it. You guys who did that shit.
I could watch anything Last Airbender.
Have you watched Dragon Prince? Or
I'm hot. I'm hot.
Have you watched
No.
Dragon Prince?
I have not.
Because it's the same guy. He's the Airbender.
Oh. Is it the whole story about the cabbage guy? So I'd watch that too.
No, it's its own world. It's like more there kind of thing. But it's like an original. It's pretty good. I don't think it's as good as Airbender. It's definitely watchable.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to give that one a go.
It's weird because they tried to go with like the first season. They tried because it is like it's CG animated, but it's very so it's sort of like the character is almost traditional animated, but but they tried to give it this kind of like stop motion look.
Oh,
By using
yeah, like the frame rate is off or something. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're using this like, super low frame rate to try to,
Oh, nobody asked you.
and it looks super weird, but they you can get past that. holiday seasons.
See, and I eat stop motion stuff up, so I'll have to give it a go.
What was that?
Dragon Prince. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
First season.
Boys, you meowing? You're
Is-
such an old man.
Holly, is Henry still interested in doing a couple races or not?
I don't know. He gets done with work in about 10 minutes, so.
Okay.
I think him and I are carded out.
Eternal Cartness.
Well, we could take a break for now, because I have to pee again.
Okay,
And then we could always...
I can stick around. I'm still streaming.
Yeah, I'll back out for now, so I'm not holding anything up. Momo, nobody asked you. Here, Momo, you play.
Well, everybody left the room, so
Oh, no!
it is, it has been decided.
Here, Momo. Meow.
Oh,
He's the best.
He's something.
Oh man, Dalton is your gift leader on Twitch.
he is. He's
What a
good
bro.
dude. He is a bro. He is an absolute king.
Momo, don't rub on the phone. No. Don't. Stop.
I'm gonna hop back into AC then.
Oh, just squeezed a fart out of the cat.
I have 6 minutes to sell stuff before the Nooklings wimp out. And go to sleep.
Does that store ever get upgraded again?
It should. It should turn into a regular. It should turn into
Yeah,
like a 7-Eleven kind of.
I was wondering if
Store.
that was in this game. The 7-Eleven type transformation.
Oh, Styx is here. Oh shit! I better go talk to him. Or Kix, not Styx. Kix. Kix the skunk.
Is he pumped up?
I don't know. Better run though.
You better run.
Or he'll steal your life.
You better hide.
Oh my god.
Your life. Great. Eat, 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 eat. Lunch, 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 lunch. Good one.
I should really watch that one again. It's been a long time since I've watched that one. I had a pretty mind.
Space Parka.
Pig, liquor.
Someone who licks pigs?
I think I would like pig liquor.
Did you wanna sign off then?
Yeah, probably time to leave the old voice.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, we're old and
Yep.
boring.
All right. Well,
Time to hit
everybody,
the old dusty trail.
Yeah, good plan.
Yeah,
Yes.
super fun, you guys.
Yeah, good playing by all.
I was in first for like a hot minute. Had a moment. Good times.
Mm-hmm.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
And then there were two.
And then there were two, streaming live on twitch.tv.
Well, that reminds me, I should probably pull out a sketchbook and start sketching. I was gonna do that tonight.
That is super kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think I still got just 3 emotes for the chat.
Okay. I'm thinking of doing a dab in Grizzly, but I'm gonna saturate the colors more because they seem pretty faded in the chat.
Why am I only seeing one? There should be. Grizz10 AYY, then Grizz10 Tenta, then Grizz10 Energy?
Are you asking a
Oh.
rhetorical question, or do you actually expect me to answer?
It's
Because-
rhetorical for you, literal for me.
Okay.
I literally tried typing them into the chat and they didn't take. So I'm gonna sort that out.
I don't know if I can, because I'm using my phone to be on the Discord.
Oh no, I have so on my streaming software I have direct access to the stream chat. So
Okay.
I can see what's going on. I'm just trying to finish up buying stuff from the Nooks before they close.
Right.
There we go. Okay.
Then wusses need to sleep or some shit.
Wimps. They could, there's two of them. One of them could do the night shift.
And usually one of them is always half asleep anyway when you're talking to the other, and then kind of wakes, like, echo whatever the last thing the other one said. So.
Exactly. See, you get it. Affiliate, emotes. Yeah, they're there. Oh, they're still pending, that's why. There's an approval process.
Oh.
And I deleted and resubmitted the Tenta, but changed the resolution so it was a little bigger. But that energy one's great. That one's like, you should be proud of that one. That one's great. That one works great as an emote because it's like
big eyeballs. I love the big eyeballs.
The big eyeballs, and it's perfectly sized because I have to like downsample down to 112 by 112, and then 56 by 56 and 28 by 28. So the more it fills the square, the bigger it will be.
These are pixels?
Yes.
Okay, because well, obviously I sent them to you in traditional, but yeah, I do them in traditional because I've tried to do digital art, but I freaking suck at it. So.
Oh, don't worry about it. I have a document scanner that I use to scan your art in, and that's why it comes out so nice.
Too late. Oh, my sketchbook's downstairs and Henry's working, so...
It's 10 o'clock. He should be done working. He should punch out.
It is 10 o'clock. I don't know if he's on a phone call. Sometimes I can hear like the bass of his voice from the basement, and I can't hear it. So he's probably wrapping up some notes or logging for something.
All about that Henry bass.
Yeah. No treble.
Well, shoot. While I'm poking around in Animal Crossing, I made the worst mistake the other day because I built this soccer field with your help. Thank you, by the way. And I wanted to put an incline for the raised cliff wall that I made.
Yeah.
But it jutted out onto my pathway. And I was like, well, okay, I'll just deal with it. And then I realized I could have literally turned it 90 degrees if I just made some more cliff. And so I had to pay 10,000 bells to destroy the incline, which takes a day.
Yep.
And then the next day, do another incline.
Mm-hmm.
So this won't be ready until Sunday.
Oh no! At least you got the field done.
Yeah, the field's done, which is great.
Yeah. I'm personally in the process of moving around all of my island dwellers' houses, so they're in like a nice, neat little grid.
I noticed. It's very nice.
I have everything. I have it all mapped out, and I have a couple signs on where I need to put a couple different people because I can't move one person until the other person's house moves because you can't move it here because it's too close to this person's house.
Yeah, that is. It's like, oh, so you can't obstruct, and I'm like, bullshit. Watch me.
That's my entire personality, is I'm very obstructive. But then Simon has his house over there too, and so I've got a little plot of land figured out for him, and I was hoping that maybe I could move him on the same day that I move another house. So I spent the whole day yesterday grinding, and then sent him 30,000 bells with a note that just says, "Move your damn house."
Nice.
Because I'm a good mom.
Yes, that's solid mom material right there.
And he went to move it, and he's like, "I can't move it because you're moving this other person's house today." I'm like, shit. Oh, I've got his permission to log in and just log in under his account and move it for him. Oh, I see what the Twitch is delayed on the screen here, so now I can see what you're doing. That's a very good idea. To just
Yeah,
do that
that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I don't see an even stretch of cliffs here where an incline could go. Bullshit!
Well, face the right way, Christopher.
Let me imagine it. So I do it right finally after a week.
Oh,
yes! Look at this! Look at this! Good shit!
I was an ass if it couldn't line up next to like the existing cliff like that. But that was
Good.
Look at that! So proud.
Be right back. Getting my mad turnip money to immediately fund this.
Nice. I've missed out on turnips the last 2 weeks because I forgot that they only sell turnips in the morning.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like from 5 a.m. to 10 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's very much like getting up and going to the farmer's market.
Dumb. Because I usually get to sleep in on the weekends, so I get with the kids all week. And a lot of the times the 3-year-old is up at the butt crack of dawn because he's rude.
Yep, that sounds about right for him.
So the weekends are my days. So, but Henry works this weekend, so I have to be up before Henry's gonna log into work anyway. So I should be able to buy some motherfucking turnips.
Ah.
But I might also have to fight the children for that. Let mom play the video games, guys.
Well, you have 40 slots, right?
Oh yes, I do.
So 40, you can buy them in stacks of 100, so you can get a total of 4,000 turnips.
Can you buy them in stacks of 100, or can you only go up to 99 like you can with?
You can buy as much as you can afford. That will fill up your bag.
Okay.
So yes. So you don't have any limitations on how much. The only limitation you have for buying turnips is how much money you have on hand and how much space you have in your bags. So I go and I empty out my bags, and then I come over to Daisy May and I buy as much as I can afford.
That is good to know.
So usually they're, and I'm gonna give you this extra advice so you can prepare for Sunday morning if you do this. So 4,000 turnips. It ranges between 90 and 110 bells per turnip.
Okay.
So you will want to bring with you, if you can manage it, at most 440,000 bells is the most you're ever going to spend on turnips. That's like the ceiling.
And they only last like a week, right, before they like rot or some shit?
Yep. And then the lowest they'll be is 360,000 bells.
Okay.
So, and then, yeah, the Discord, we had a spike, someone had a spike today where it was like 592 bells per turnip. So, I mean, your turnaround is ridiculous. And I've seen it go above 600 on Reddit.
Yeah, because I've been checking prices, and my little dudes like have barely gone over 100. I think there's one day it was like 120, like the one week that I did buy turnips, so I sold them all at 120. But
yeah, you definitely want to leverage I shouldn't say leverage. You want to check the Discord and see who's got the good prices, because there's also a website where you can put in how much you paid and then how much the price is during the week, and it will predict for you what your maximum yield is going to be, so that you can be like, okay, so on Wednesday in the morning, I'm probably going to get the most. So I can just sell them all then. And then you're getting like my maximum would have been like 250, I think. So I would have made 150 bells extra on each turnip. So it's really just like finding it's basically 2 steps. One, you buy as many turnips as you can, then you find someone whose nooklings are selling them for a ridiculously high price. That's it.
But at a high price. I mean, obviously, I know how the thing works. Oh, I just have to remember to to do the thing.
Yes, yeah, remembering to do it is like I forgot to check in today on my turnip prices.
See, and I was all because I got Flick. What's her name? Yeah, they showed up at my island, so I spent a good chunk of the day just catching bugs and filling my pocket with bugs and getting money off of them and throwing it into savings so I can move all the rest of the houses I want to move.
Oh, there you go.
I just gotta rip out all the stitches on my crochet project because I did the wrong color. Damn it.
Oh, that's annoying. Fishing.
Working on a couple Tiger Kings.
Get a big fish. Go ahead. Take it.
Oh,
Take it.
Oh.
Take it. Take it!
Take.
God damn it. I got nervous. Because I can't hear the game audio, so I don't get the cue.
Oh.
I don't get the cue when he does it.
I've got the delayed, or I've got the TV going with your Twitch on it just to get to the view.
You can hear my disappointment, and then you can watch it live.
Oh. Well, not live. Gently delayed.
Gently delayed, yes, that's true.
Mama.
What are you doing back here, Rock?
Mama's drunk.
This is why I like hams over Lagunitas Imperial Stout. I'm still trying to drink 1 bottle, and it's so heavy.
Meow. Yeah, you tell him, Momo.
Momo gets it.
Well, I'm 2 cans in on White Claw, and I'm contemplating doing a 3rd one, but I don't think I would have a good time.
I ran out of the what was it I got from Aldi? Vista Bay. It's like their version of White Claw.
Oh, I haven't given. I should. Ooh.
It's all right.
How is it? Do they have a black cherry? Because that's kind of my go-to.
I think they did.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go shopping this weekend and find out if they still have it.
Let me know what flavors they have, because next time I go shopping in 2 weeks, stay at home, people, if you can.
Yeah. I've had to go to Pick and Save twice because every time I try to go to Aldi, it's closed. And it has not been fun.
Like, have they shortened their hours over by you, or?
I think the hours are shortened, and honestly, I haven't traveled far enough because there's 3 Aldi locations down here, and I've only gotten to the 1 and given up.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I usually go to either one town or the other, and actually, I don't intend on going to the one in Wassa because one of the employees, I guess, has reported that there was another employee that was diagnosed with corona. So
okay.
I mean, obviously, I'm very certain that they've sanitized everything and stuff like that, but it's like, sure. I don't want to chance it.
It's a, realistically speaking, it's a pretty weak virus. When it specifically when it comes to hand sanitizer. That'll kill it dead. But you know, when they talk about, it can survive up to 1,000 days on a hot surface, blah blah blah. Like, yeah, okay, but how does it fare against alcohol? What happens when we get COVID-19 white girl wasted?
So I should be immune right now, huh?
Yeah, you should be.
Okay.
why I joke about it's why I joke about chugging Purell when I go out to the clinics at work.
Nice. Yeah. But I was a little freaked out because I had gone grocery shopping last Friday, because usually I go on payday Friday, but then I got mixed up on my weekends with all this craziness going on. So I had gone last week, and then I went this week to get back on my schedule of going every 2 weeks. But last Friday was the Friday before Easter, and there were people freaking everywhere in little bitty Stevens Point, Wisconsin. And there were just people everywhere. And I was so stressed, and it was dumb. So I had to go to Fleet Farm, because that's what you do in Wisconsin, is you go to Fleet for groceries and chicken feed.
Yes, you do.
But then I did Aldi and I do Walmart, so it's like as few stores as I could manage. But it's like there's just people everywhere.
Yep.
And Friday was really bad, where people didn't really like keep their space, and I mean there were some people, like maybe a third of the people out and about had masks on. I had a mask on, and it was just gross, and just people everywhere. I was just stressed out because it's like I don't like this. I already hate grocery shopping enough, but
Yep.
yeah.
It
then
sucks.
this week was a lot better, so I'm just chalking it up to the fact that it was the Friday before Easter that it was so busy. So
That probably had a lot to do with it, because there are people who insisted on having family get-togethers.
mm-hmm.
My family was smart enough not to do that. We just shared pictures of what we were eating.
Yeah. Fortunately, our family did go to my parents' home, but my parents do live just a mile up the road from us, and they're very secluded and have been very mindful of keeping themselves away from everybody. And then they're like safe enough to where my parents are the primary caregivers for my 94-year-old grandma, who lives pretty much in their backyard. So so we did take precautions where grandma had come over to their house for lunch on Easter. She went back home, and then Henry and I and our 3 kids went over there for like an Easter dinner. So just kind of kept grandma separate, but had her go through first, just to kind of keep her, just take that extra step or whatever. But
Right.
still, it is like I hemmed and hawed over it and kind of felt guilty about it. But it's like I kind of weighed out everything there, and it's like, we took our precautions and everything, and I think we're okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to brag about it because I don't want to set a bad example.
Don't brag. Everybody is looking for any excuse.
Yeah. Also, I was raised Catholic, so I was raised to feel guilty about everything.
Oh, yes. Oh my god, I can make a tiny library. Oh, that's amazing. Are you seeing this?
It's delayed. Hang on, I didn't get there yet. Oh, maybe I did. You're back outside now. What's happening?
You'll see, I go to the craft bench.
Okay, you're at the craft bench.
Yes.
Wagon. Tiny library!
Yeah!
Holy cats!
Fucking tiny library.
Is this a library for ants?
We have them all over the place down here. They're nice.
We do too. There's a couple even in Rochelle, the little tiny town.
Oh, no
up
kidding.
There. Yeah, there's I think 2 that I've seen in Rochelle, but yeah, otherwise they're all over Stevens Point.
Oh, that's great. I think they're a wonderful resource to have.
Yeah,
Because people
I've
use
never
them.
One, but
Yeah, me neither. I've never used one myself, but it's great that people find a need for it and that they keep it maintained.
exactly, yeah. And I mean, granted, I'm from a tiny unincorporated town where we really don't have the place to put one.
Mm-hmm.
Galloway, Wisconsin consists just of a bar. Around the corner, there's there's a church,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a potato processing plant, and that's about it.
And
I'm sorry, there's a community center. We can't forget that.
Yes, you have a community center. Bevent does not have that. Like, we have the bar in the church, but instead of a potato processing plant, we have a store that has a deli in it.
And there's a gas station.
Yeah.
That deli is amazing, by the way.
Yes, it is. And did I tell you that I graduated with the current owners?
What?
Yeah, Kelly. Kelly that runs the place, Kelly Gould, I think her last name is.
Okay.
Graduated in 03 with me.
Great. What a small world.
Yeah,
Events were-
I immediately recognized her when I saw her, and
Holy
so
crap.
and so I went up to her right away and started talking to her about like about everything that had happened since high school and
Yeah.
how grateful I was that she took over and that they kept the same recipes and that they're like
Yes.
that they're just like adopting and like I know they want to incorporate their own thing and I'm all for it as long as they're building on the success that brought that store back to prominence.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, that whole store holds like a special place in my heart too. Because every Catholic or being brought up Catholic, like every day or every day, my dad and I would drive out to the event to go get the paper, and he'd buy me a candy bar, and drive back home, and I would read all the comics and the newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
Because kids, back in my day, we had a newspaper.
They still do newspapers. You can still get newspapers.
What's a computer?
Oh God. There, that's a computer. Got water all over your computer.
Go inside and tell your mom your computer's broken.
Oh, that poor kid. I bet she got like ruthlessly. I bet that poor kid got like ruthlessly bullied about that commercial. 'Cause,
She made bank off of it. She'll be fine.
yeah. Well, she'll be all right.
I think Henry logged off.
But yeah, so you have, and then instead of a community center, Bevent doesn't have a community center, but what was recently installed, where Jim and Carol's yellow bar used to be.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that yellow bar that burned down.
Yeah. It's like a little shelter now.
Yes, it's a it's a shelter. Yeah, a shelter would be appropriate. And it was built by the Lions Club.
Okay. Henry is done with work. I'm checking to see if he wants to play Mario Kart.
I will gladly hop back on if he wants to do some karting.
Want to do a quick 4 races to unwind from work? Okay, cool. Want to set us up with 4 races and I'll get our switched over?
All right. Blathers is going to give me an explanation of the Plesiosaurus. The Plesiosaurus. All right. The Plesiosaurus is a classic of the ancient reptile world. That long, graceful neck, the wee little head, and the plump, turtle-like body make for a striking silhouette. Incidentally, despite the Saurus name, it wasn't actually a dinosaur. Common error, what? But they were surely a majestic sight, swimming in those ancient seas like a long-necked rubber ducky. And that is what I got to say about that. Any hoot. Any hoot is underrated as like the best, like the best take on that word. I love it. Any hoot. Because he's an owl.
You first player. Because you're my player. No fun.
Alright, let me save and quit.
Do online play 2 players? Yeah, you go, sweetie.
So, remember when you told me that I needed proper monitor lifting apparati?
Yeah.
I found old iPad boxes at work and I just used that instead.
I'm gonna crochet you one.
They work. I don't think that's gonna work.
That's quick talk.
Oh, I could get more. Oh, I could raise it even higher. I would like all 3 of these monitors to be even. That would be super. Okay, let me close this. And I'll hop back in.
Join us. Okay, there you go.
So I got my sister a Pro controller for her birthday because she was also having the Joy-Con drift problem that you guys are having.
Yeah.
And now she's asking me what I want for my birthday, and I'm like, I don't know. I just bought stuff with Twitch money. Don't need anything. I don't know. Maybe I can figure out like a rare game on eBay she could get for me.
No.
The physical
No.
edition of Steven
Yes,
Universe
she
Save
could-
the Light is no longer for sale.
She could get you proper monitorizers.
Ugh, but these are free. Why would I do that when these are free?
Is that you? Is that your map? Why do you look... What? What is
Joining the
happening?
Holly Room.
So Henry is... Huh.
Henry is huh?
You'll see.
Henry is huh?
It's my Native American heritage.
Wow, that's a mood.
It's a goal.
That's a mood. How's it going, Henry?
I'm tired.
Well, you know what'll help with that?
Mario Kart?
Well, I was gonna say caffeine, but Mario Kart works too.
Oh no caffeine right now. I'm going to bed after this.
I accidentally got drunk off of 2 White Claws.
Nice job.
Will you snuggle me and tell me I'm pretty?
Oh, was there one we haven't played yet? Dolphin Shoals we didn't play.
What's that? We want to play Moo Moo Meadows?
Moo Moo Meadows?
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that's right, we are playing. Oh, look at that.
Why didn't I get to pick it? Oh, because I think we all picked together.
Yep, you picked together.
Oh, hey, it's the track I didn't pick.
No, you did. You saw. Your icon was next to it.
Oh,
Bam,
God.
bam, bam.
Yes, a little volume here. That's not interfering with anything, is it? The volume on our TV?
I can't hear it at all, so not interfering whatsoever.
I would not use the same one.
Occasionally I hear just a little bit, but I can say with absolute confidence that the game audio of my own feed is drowning out whatever.
Okay, but I assume it could just do the audio crap.
No worries. That's all on me to adjust if it ever comes to it.
So it's my problem with your problem. Got it.
It's more like it's my problem, not yours. Look, I'm hearing you, and I'm hearing the White Claw talking, and I'm telling the White Claw it's okay. Wait a minute, so Holly is Waluigi?
I'm always Waluigi.
Okay. But Holly is also Metal Mario.
No, this is just me.
Tonight on Biography.
Wang.
The Waluigi story.
You know, I've never gone as Mario to Hollywood. What was the kid? Oh, he did go and do one. That's right. I thought of that.
Oh my god, Sonny could go as a chain chomp.
You'd be the biggest, dumbest chain chomp ever.
And it'd be perfect, because chain chomps bark.
Well, chain chomps bark. Sunny a ruse.
This is true.
Your dad talking.
What?
Your dad talking.
Am I dad talking?
Mario, cheap, cheap. Cheap, 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 cheap. Oh, let's do this one. Hey! Now it's my turn to be the wild card. Never mind.
Or just play. Oh, they didn't. It didn't fill in with computers.
That's fine.
That's all right. I'll bring up third place. No shame.
I'm disappointed that the honking on my end doesn't show up for anyone else. I enjoy aggressive honking. Oh, the computer players aren't on. Oh boy.
Oh, that's what we just got been saying.
Oh.
Get with the Christopher.
That must be the Lagunitas talking.
Sorry, I'd appreciate it if you took green shell to yourself. Oh, right into a cow. Sorry, cow. I feel bad.
You say that, yet you're still in first.
I'm not in first. That's my husband.
Oh. You say that, yet you're not in first. There's two Hollies on my screen. One is in first and one is in third.
Like a sandwich. God damn it. Sorry.
Oh, worse things were said on the stream. I think, goddamn, it's pretty tame at this point.
No, I was yelling and all three of my kids are asleep now, so.
No. My piranha plant just ate a cow.
Oh,
I don't feel bad about it.
I'm hungry.
And now I'm remembering that there isn't any place that's open. I can serve it. I suppose I could thaw my bear meat. It's not the same.
Bear meat's usually sweeter, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little sweeter and heartier, and it's not. It lends itself better to mixed dishes like curries and stews and chilies. Not
Is
so
it
much
more-
on its own as like a meatloaf or whatever.
Is it more lean than beef?
I would
Then
say
like
so.
Okay. Which, I don't know, that seems odd to me because well, I suppose they're pretty muscular, but you'd think like a bear, just with all the fat that they have to build up and stuff through winter, that they'd be more fatty, but I suppose the meat that you're actually using. Huh. I used to work
Oh,
at
they
a
go
swap-
they go through all their fat stores through the winter,
Yeah.
and when you hunt them, they're in the middle of accumulating that fat, but they don't have a lot of it just yet.
Bear season, that's fall?
September.
September, which is fall.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Dad and I are gonna go. It's my time to make up for when I missed out 10 years ago. Oh, Seth support is in the chat. Welcome.
That?
Haven't seen Seth in a while. No, just to be clear, not Seth as in S-E-T-H, but S-E.
Oh.
But Seth support. S-E-F-F.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yep, Seth is Simon Seth. So there's our Seth and then there's Simon Seth.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah. So Seth still belongs to us.
Oh, okay. How's it going, Seth? Been carting all night. Occasionally
That's so
crossing.
you were up Animal Crossing. Don't lie. Don't lie to your audience.
Huh? What am I lying about?
You're
Carting
saying
all night.
carton all. You're not carton all night.
Is that? Oh, well. I mean, okay, so
Let's just try.
100% of the time I was playing Mario Kart,
No, because you Animal Cross.
and then 20% of the time I was playing Animal Crossing.
That's more than 100%.
My math checks out.
That's how much you
Yep, gave 120%. See, Henry gets it.
Okay.
AC has been good. I sold turnips, became a billionaire.
Ooh.
I don't boo about that. It was great. Paid off my house loan.
There's a bad
Put
thing.
down another one. It's a great pun. Sumichu from GDQ came up with that one. It was great.
Oh my
Speaking
god.
of things I need to watch, I need to check their schedule. I can't recall if they're doing like 24-hour streams of GDQ.
Okay, they're doing it through.
So it's like they always have these interesting setups for how they do GDQ. Basically, the runners are at home.
Okay.
And then they connect their systems and whatnot to whatever infrastructure GDQ is using, and then GDQ streams it.
So does GDQ have their own server? They stream it through Twitch, like on GDQ's.
Right. Yep, on GDQ's channel they're streaming it. So.
Oh, okay. I'm very not knowledgeable. There's a better word for that, but very not.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like their setups are very complicated, and there's been like one video in 10 years that explained what their setup is, and it's insane. They have full-on servers behind those couches,
Wow.
managing everything.
I feel like this was an appropriate one to end it on.
That's a good call. Best of both worlds.
Yep.
Yes, best course. In winter, too! I don't think I've ever played the winter one. I think it's completely random what season you get, yeah.
We lived in the
We're still living the winter one.
I have a couple, oh! Holly, shoot, I was talking about, I never finished my story about talking with Kelly from the event store.
Oh yeah, I probably interrupted.
That's fine. I think it happened right as Henry was done working, so we started doing this.
Okay.
But yeah, I graduated with Kelly, and we actually had this weird history together where she antagonized me a lot in middle school, and then it turns out that both of our dads worked at the same wood fiber company. And so my dad found out, so he talked to her dad. He was basically like, cut that shit out. And then she was like begrudgingly nice to me from then on. Which eventually turned into just being nice. But yeah, I recognized her immediately when she was running the checkout. And caught up with her, and got the typical, no way you weren't on The Price is Right.
Yep.
Kind of thing. And then I get to show the screenshots, and they're like, shut up! That didn't happen. I'm like, oh, it did. And, it's good. It's a good feeling to know that place is in such good hands. Because when I was like 3, that was the last time that store was good, because they had a deli back then. The Bishka family ran it. And then they quit. And then it was just, I think like the Zorumskis took it over, and it was just a disappointment after that. And then my old boss from Lions Camp took over and made it into the wonderful place that it is. So,
And that's who I recall running it.
yep, Russ and Diane.
Yeah, Russ and Diane. Like to the point where like Russ and Diane knew Henry and I stopped it.
Did I manage to get you to jump?
Sorry.
Was it like a? I was waiting to see if it would happen because I saw you had the mushrooms. There was no way I could make you lose. But when I hit the noise thing, did you jump while boosting?
Maybe.
Like, was it like a damage boost?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I just like to hit the horn when I'm crossing the finish line.
I see.
I like to push buttons to make things go faster.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
Alright, Poncho, what you think? Bud? Alright, Christopher, I think we're gonna sign for the...
Okay, I suppose I should head out too.
No, because that's not because you gotta work, so I get...
It's been a long night of streaming.
Yeah, so we'll scoot here and let you finish off your stream as you will.
Okay.
A couple things before we go.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. All right, they disconnected. So I guess there's no couple things before they go. Well, all right. Yeah, Seth, I'm glad to see you, but I am at the end of the stream. As you can tell, I did get my 10th resident. It is a rather ill-tempered looking koala, and like named Carabera or something like that. So, kind of freaked me out because they looked like Melba except really ticked off, so I got worried. But yeah, I do have 10 residents. I made 2 million in bells from turnip sales. I finished building the soccer field, and now I'm building ramps to get to the cliffs that I made that act as the spectator areas for it. So things are coming along nice and smooth in Animal Crossing for sure. So yeah, also you can kind of tell I changed my setup because I ended up posting, I think I just posted in my Instagram that I took a break on Wednesday because I moved my entire streaming setup to my guest bedroom, as evidenced by the white wall behind me. So I am getting a green screen, and I have noise canceling foam panels on the wall that I'm going to keep adding. And so, yeah, this the streaming business is getting serious, basically. So, but all right, yeah, it's a little late for me, so I'm glad I got to at least check in with you, Seth, and let you know how things are going in Animal Crossing, because the answer is they're going pretty well. And tonight was mostly a night of carting it up. I have not gotten my basement yet. Looking forward to getting that in Animal Crossing, but I think you're talking about your own. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. So on that note, as I always say at the end of my streams, thank you to everybody that was here. Seth and Brainloot Gaming and Azurgo and Spunky Nugget and Linnerless and my Riri and anybody else who stopped by and lurked, because I see you. Another TT viewer, Commander Root, Feet, Lemon Juices 12, Lurks, and Store Cena. They stopped by. And thanks to all my friends who played Mario Kart with me tonight. Always appreciate that. So, all right. So until next time, keep it crispy and watch for deer.